Hey, how's everybody doing? Cat fur on my face. Hey, Chris Kaleidoscope. Spring Raid. Awesome. Hey, Samantha. How is everybody doing tonight? I am good. I have been popping around the YT streets, and I totally missed Springs. I can't believe it. I went over to Cynthia's, and then I was at Chandler's. Hey, Jeanne. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I totally forgot about Spring. I think she was on while we were eating supper over at my mom's house. I'll have to catch the replay. Y'all, don't y'all hate it when you get fur stuck on your face? Okay. Hey, Cecilia, how are you doing? So, y'all, have y'all been getting the storms that have been coming through? Because that's what everybody has been talking about on the other channels. Apparently, all of the southern U.S. has been getting hit with storms today. And I just got a weather alert that ours is supposed to turn to snow. I don't think it's going to get cold enough here, though, for snow. It's going to be hovering around freezing, so maybe, but it was raining, and then around lunchtime we had hail, and then it went back to rain, and then about the time I was getting off work, so around 4:30-ish, a little before 4:30, maybe 4:20, we had hail again, and it was hailing so hard that it looked like snow. Like when it finished, there was just hail everywhere, and it looked like snow. I forgot about Thriss too, Chris. Oh my goodness. Where was my brain at tonight? Hey, Lisa. I'll have to catch both of theirs on the replay. Because that's what I usually do. I usually flip-flop between, I'll go Spring and Thriss and Cynthia and, oh well. I forgot. So that is what has been going on weather-wise here. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't have to go anywhere in the morning, but I know a lot of people have to get up and go to work, so hopefully it won't freeze. Or if it does turn to snow, that the roads will be clear. Since it's raining, since it's been raining all day, they couldn't put the brine down. Oh no, Jeanne, did she? She's talking about Lisa Marie Presley. I saw where she had a heart attack and was in the hospital, but I had not heard if she has passed away. Hey, Renee. Lisa says I have cold brain. Possibly. I have, it's the last work day of the week brain. This starts my weekend, so maybe that's what it is. Of course, I have no, oh no, Lisa, I hate that, y'all. They're saying that Lisa Marie Presley has passed away. Hey, Lydia. Gosh, I sure hate that. And if anybody wants to pop up on the panel, I have dropped the link. I have pinned it to the top of the chat. Chris says I must have been elsewhere. I was over at Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I popped up on her panel for a little while, and then I was gathering up all the goodies for my live, and then I went over to Chandler's for a little while. So, yep, that's what I've been doing. Hopping around the YT streets. So let me show y'all what I have worked on. Okay, Lisa said she passed away on Friday the 13th, her time. Okay. So it's the 12th still here, so Well, dang, I sure hate that. But let me show y'all some yarn for those that have access to Walmart. I did, Samantha. You may not have been here. You may have been back over at Chandler's when I said hi, but I did say hi to you. Let me show y'all this. Okay, and then I'm going to share my screen and show y'all how to check in your area. And I found out that it's the 10-ounce ball, jumbo. So check your Walmarts because the jumbo 10 ounces are on clearance for 64 cents. 64 cents. Okay. And now if you have the app, and you may have to change your area, and some of y'all that were over on, okay, Samantha, she said she was brushing her teeth, so she missed it. But if y'all were over on Cynthia's, I popped up and showed some of y'all there, but I'm going to try to show you on my computer here. But if you have the app, when you do the search, you'll put it to in store, and then do it as a. I did mine as like a grocery pickup or like a. I didn't even have to go in the store. I just pulled up and they brought it out to my car. Exactly, Lisa. She said you can make plenty of beanies out of that yarn. Think about making Christmas stockings. But yes, ma'am, Miss Samantha, I have tried mosaic. I really like it. I do. And there is I never did go look that up from last week. There is a Tunisian mosaic that I'm wanting to learn how to do. Hey, Eden. Okay, let me show y'all this Walmart thingy. Let me share the screen here. Share screen. Chrome tab. This one. I want to share this one here. Okay, let me go back over here, make sure it is showing. Yes. Okay. So, what you're going to do is up here in the search, you're going to type in Red Heart Mistletoe yarn because that's the color. That's the one that's on sale is the mistletoe. And then you'll do a search. You'll click over here. Oh, it took out my search. Okay, let me go back. Because I clicked in the thing. Make sure you have in store, which is over here on the left of the screen here. You make sure you click in store. And then you're going to scroll down. And the first one you're going to see is going to show that it's $3.32. That is for the 5-ounce. The one you're wanting to look for is this one here that says 64 cents, and it is the 10-ounce. Okay, now if yours says that it's not available, like this is pulling up my location, change your store to a different store. And then it will change. And on the app, you can have it check other areas. I have not been able to figure out how to do that on the website. So if anybody knows how to do that on the website, let me know. Because on the app, once you click on it, and maybe if I'm here and in another, here we go. Check no, that says check eligibility. I think if I click here, maybe, because on the app, okay, yeah. You can check other stores and it'll tell you if it's available. Let's check this one. I'm pretty sure it's not available at this one. Yeah. Okay. Change that back. But I know it's available at the... Oh, come on. I hate when it does that. And then it's not even going to give me the one I want back. Ta-da. Okay. Go away. Okay, but on the app, right here where it says pick up tomorrow at Spring Hill, if it was not available, if it's sold out, it's going to say check other stores, basically. And you could click on it and it will tell you which stores in your area have it and which ones are sold out. So that's what I did on the app, and I found it at 2 stores. So y'all go check it out and see if you can find it. Now let me scroll back up here and see who I have missed. Yep, Lisa, lots of stockings with that. Stop the screen share. Hey, Rudy. Hey, Joy. How are you doing tonight? And yes, y'all see here, Lydia has typed in Buzz. That will drop your channel link. Hey, Deanna. How are you doing tonight? And then Lisa has dropped her channel. So y'all be sure to go check out each other's channels. So, but yes, so what I'm wanting to do with those, I think, is make some stockings. Now, this is one stocking I made this week. And I will share the pattern. I meant to go ahead and put it in the description. My light, for some reason, I guess because I get so close, my computer screen blocks it out. But this is by Pattern Paradise. Let me grab the link here. If y'all are interested in this pattern, that is linked to this pattern. It is by Pattern Paradise, and it is called the Cozy Cottage Christmas Stocking. Hey, Pamela, welcome in. And what I used for this one is, I love this yarn in pale pink. So you could really do them in any colors that you wanted to do, but this is what I used for this particular one. It's called pale pink, and the cuff and the toe and heel are in this one, which is just light gray. So, but I figure I'll go ahead and get started, make a couple of stockings each month that I can, so that when it gets time for the craft shows at the end of the year, I will be ready to roll. And I made my top part. I didn't make it, I don't know. It just didn't look right opened, because that's what it's supposed to look. You get this little ribbing. So I just folded it over. I mean, you still have the ribbing, sort of, kind of. But, yeah. And then you just make a little hanger. Yeah. I know it's past Christmas, but I figure if I get started now, make a couple a month, then by the time the craft shows roll around at the end of the year, I'll be ready to roll. Thank you, Eden. She said pretty stocking, and Lisa says gorgeous stocking. Thanks, y'all. Renee says love the stocking. Thank y'all so much. Let's see. Deanna says, how are you? I'm doing good. So she's doing good. Mouth is coming down. Went to the dentist yesterday. Finished. Ooh, she said she finished her cardigan in Halo. I bet that's gorgeous. Very nice. That Halo is really, it looks like it would be really soft. I've seen it in the store on the in the Ogo, but I haven't felt it like when it's unrolled. So, thank you, Eden. She says, I like the Christmas color wool you showed. Yep. And I bought 11. And if you're on the app, when you can keep adding until you reach the maximum amount that they have in stock. So I got 11 of these. So my total was $7 and something. So, yeah, this color is called Mistletoe by Red Heart. Is it focusing in? Sort of, kind of. But, I mean, if you don't like variegated, then they're probably not going to like this. But this works up really well in, like, granny stitch and C to C, because the color changes are small enough, so it just kind of pulls really nice. And you get a nice little mixture. But I've made several Christmas stockings with that before. In the grannies, I think they were granny stitch ones. Granny stitch stockings. And then I did the toe and the heel and the cuff. Some of them I did in red, and some of them I did in the hunter green. I'll have to go look and see if I can find a picture. Deanna says folded looks great. Lisa says love variegated. I like it for a lot of stuff. Depends on what I'm making, but I don't mind it. I like it. I like it. Let me go look on my... Where do I have a picture of that stocking? Maybe... Where do I have it? I don't think I have it on Facebook. don't think. I think I have it on Instagram. And I am not, let's see. Let me see. Go, go, go. If I have it over here, I will share it. But I don't know that I do. Do a quick search here. I know I've got it on my phone, but that would take forever for me to find it. Probably not as forever as finding it on here. And, oh, yep, I do. Okay. And I don't know what pattern I used for this. I'll have to find it. Lydia says working on her knitting. Hey, Christina. Okay, share. This one. Okay. Oh, why'd you jump? Where'd you go? There it is. This stocking was made with the mistletoe. See what I did? The green. I don't know that that's a granny stitch. Let me see here. But it's not the same as this one. I don't know what pattern I used. I made this stocking. Let's see, that's 2018. So I made this stocking before, I made that one before I did, before I started watching all the YouTube tutorials, because I didn't have high-speed internet then. So I had to have used a written pattern. I need to find my pattern book where I kept all my printed patterns. It may be in this cabinet here. I'll look, and if I can find it, I'll put the pattern link in the description after I post this. So, are they saying pretty? Oh, Deanna says that halo is very soft. Nice. I may have to try some of that. I saw it at Joann's, I believe is where I saw it. I think that's where I was at most recently that had it. It was either Joann's or Michael's, but I kind of think it was Joann's. Eden says, ooh, pretty. Lisa says, I love that. Love the stocking, gorgeous with mistletoe. It is, and I like, you can, I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. And I made some like that, and I made some with the red, where the green was red and red was green. Yeah. So, ooh, okay, cool, Deanna. All right, let me go pull that up. She said she sent a picture. Yay. Okay, let me go find it right quick. Give me just a second, y'all. Open. Oh, nice. Okay, let me go back over here so I can share. Deanna says yes at Joann's. Okay. I was pretty sure that's where I saw it at because they had, I think it's in that video I posted. I think they had some. I didn't buy any, but I did see it. Okay. Share screen. Y'all, wait till y'all see this sweater. Is it this one? Yeah. It looks warm and cozy. Nice. So did you make this pattern up or did you follow somebody else's pattern? I like that. I like the ribbing. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and it has a hood. I like that. That looks cozy. And y'all, if y'all ever do StreamYard, the chat is a little bit delayed. So I always just look at my chat in StreamYard because trying to keep YouTube open just so I can see the chat faster, it throws me off. So when I ask a question, I have to wait a couple of seconds or a minute or so to make sure I get the answer. But yeah, I like that. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. So what's everybody else working on? Said somebody tagged me in something, so I had to see what it was. But it's a they tagged me on something on Instagram where like so that they could like get entered into a drawing. And if y'all ever need somebody to like on Instagram, like, you know, it'll say to be entered in this drawing, tag whoever. Y'all can tag me if you want to so that you can get entered in the drawing or giveaway or whatever it is. I don't mind at all. But that's what that was. And I am on Instagram as, I think it's just BeeCreative. Let me look. I think it is BeeCreative Crafts. Yeah, BeeCreative, all one word, BeeCreative, and then Crafts. So same as here. And the picture is the same. It's the same little picture as what I have on here. So, okay, so Deanna says that cardigan, the body is the boyfriend cardigan from Yarn Inspirations. The hood and sleeves are from My Precious Yarnery's newest tutorial. Oh, okay. Good deal, good deal. And then Lisa said she is working on her knitted stockings. Those are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, y'all. So cute. Hey, Lisa Grammy, how are you doing tonight? She said she was working on a blanket for a cat because the cat keeps stealing the blanket that she made for the person. That's funny. My cat does that. He does. I made him a bed. And I was going to bring it in here, but for now, when I was up on Cynthia's earlier, he was in here. But I fed him. And I gave him some catnip and chill treats. So hopefully he's in there, got his belly full, and he's chilling out. But I figure in an hour or so, he's going to be sitting at the door meowing like a crazy. Like, I was going to say like a crazy person, but he's going to be meowing like crazy. Yep. Because he's just how he is. Ooh, Lisa said she also finished up 3 beanies. Well, you have been on the ball. You have been on the ball this week. Lisa says, gorgeous sweater. Eden says, great work. Her pretty, great work. She's talking about Deanna's. Yep, she saw it. She says, thanks, Lisa. But yeah. So I made Tiny his own little cat bed. And I wanted the sides to be taller. I was making it kind of like a little basket. But he wanted it before I got done with it. So I just finished it off and gave it to him. So it's mostly flat and kind of wonky. Lisa says that the beanies are for a neighbor. Look at you being nice. That's what they're called, Eden. They're called catnip and chill. That's what they're called. Yes, ma'am, Dr. Pepper. That's what's in my cup. There y'all are last week because I had tea. But today, Dr. Pepper. Lisa says, me? Nice? I am nice. Oh, wait a minute. You said for a neighbor, but not the neighbors. Right? Not for noisy neighbors. Different neighbor, I'm guessing. Yeah, you need to make them something. Maybe one of them beanies that goes across the eyes, and then it has this part that comes across the face, like where all you can see is the eyes, like a face mask one. Maybe that would muzzle them so they are not as loud. Hey, Spring! How are you? Chris said, worked on adding stitches to son's Christmas. Now sitting here waiting for the meds to take the arthritis pain away and listening to y'all. Well, thank you. So what are you making for your son's Christmas thingy? Lisa said the noisy neighbors. She'll choke them with it, but it's for a different neighbor. I kind of figured it was a different neighbor. Spring says, I'm great. Thank you. I am doing pretty good myself. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Deanna, oops. Hey, Christy. My chat jumped. I was going to say, Deanna said, I made 2 pair of socks as Christmas gifts. This cardigan was out of my Christmas gift, so I'm not letting it go. Gotcha. I don't blame you. That's nice. That is nice. Eden says, is your name on Twitter too? No, you know what? I don't have a business Twitter. I have a personal Twitter. But let's see. Every other social media, I've got TikTok, I've got Facebook, and I've got Instagram and YouTube are all BeeCreative Crafts. I do not have a Twitter. A Twitter. Let me see. What is my Twitter name? My Twitter name is not going to show me. It is this. It is Pam Henson. And it's at GoVols1972. I don't know how you can find me on Twitter. Are you Eden Vlogs Fitness on Twitter? Everybody's saying hey, howdy ho to everybody. Let's see. Lisa says she only has Facebook and YouTube. Well, I only had Facebook for the longest time, and everyone's like, you need Instagram. So I got Instagram. And then I decided they're like, after I started my YouTube channel, the same people that were like, you got to have Instagram were like, oh, you got to have TikTok. And I'm like, you said I had to have Instagram. Okay. I do have a TikTok. I don't have very many things on there. Chris says, a shirt with dark purple and blue stripes. Awesome. Good deal. Yes, please do. And let me know when you do, and then I'll go get it and show it if you want me to. Hold on, let me show Deanna's sweater again. It's still up. Some of y'all weren't here, so I can show y'all her sweater that she was talking about. There's the sweater that that she made. That's all warm and cozy. And she used the halo, the Ogo halos. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's see here. Lisa said, I did have an Instagram, but got rid of it. Right. Well, when I first started Instagram, I did not have it linked to Facebook. And it was before they became Meta, before they became all the same thing. So I would post different stuff on Instagram than I did on Facebook, just so I could keep them different. But now it's like they're all linked together. So if I post something on Instagram, unless I go in and unclick it and tell it not to post it to Facebook, it'll be the same. But I try to keep them different, but you know how that goes. Spring says, I don't do TikTok or Snapchat. Oh, yeah, I've got a Snapchat, but I never use it. At work, my like, I have an office, I don't know, office roommate, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. We work in the same office, like in the same office. And so like occasionally we'll just get on there, like when we're at break or whatever, and just start doing using different Snapchat filters. And we just do that just so we can laugh. That's about the only thing. I don't send Snapchats. I don't usually get Snapchats, but Deanna says, kept Facebook, YouTube, and got TikTok. Everybody's saying, nice, nice, Deanna. They really like your cardigan. Rudy's asking questions to Lisa, and everybody's answering. Oh, wow. Deanna says that it only took 3 Halo Ogos for a 4X. That's nice. That's not a lot. I mean, that's not a lot of, that's a lot of, you don't need a lot of the Ogos to make a large sweater. That's good to know. Because usually when I'm making myself a sweater, it takes a lot of yarn to cover my girls. Hey, Kivia. Let's see. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. I'm not sure what Rudy's asking everybody about the World Trade Center, but we're gonna skip over that. All right, and now I'm back down at the bottom of the chat. So, what's everybody else working on? Anything nice, exciting? Okay, for those of y'all that were not here at the beginning, go to your Walmart app. If you've got the app, you can also find it online, but go to Walmart if you have Walmart in your area. Kivia said she does not have Snapchat either, and I'm laughing at Deanna because she said she got 5 because that's typical for her girls too. That's what I'm laughing at. Okay, so what did I do with my bag? Here it is. Okay, go to Walmart. The Joe mistletoe yarns from Red Heart. If you like Red Heart, if not, then don't. But the 10-ounce ones are on clearance for 64 cents. Boom. So what you have to do, I couldn't find any in my store. I had to do it through the app. So what you do is you go to your store. Let me share it again. Hold up. It's easier to show you than it is for me to sit here and tell you. And it's right here, so I still have it open. Boop. Okay, so you'll go up here in the search and you'll type in Red Heart Mistletoe is what I did a search for. Red Heart Mistletoe yarn. Hold on, is it sharing it? Yes, it is. Okay, so you type in Red Heart Mistletoe yarn and put in your address or your store. It's automatically pulling this one up. I know that this particular Walmart still has some in stock. That's why I'm showing y'all with that one. The first thing you're going to see is this one here that says $3.32. That is for the 5-ounce. That one's not the one that's on sale. Over here, you'll see the one right beside it, 64 cents. Regular price, $6.44. It is for the 10-ounce. There are currently 25 people viewing this now. No kidding. It's because it's on sale. But anyway, you can add up to, it'll let you add up to the max. Earlier, this one only had 8 available in stock. Once you get to the max, you can't add any more. Add it to your cart for in-store pickup, and then you drive up there, and they'll bring it out to your car and give it to you. 64 cents a skein. What? That's awesome sauce. So, if you don't find any in your area, if you're on the app will let you, change your area. It will let you search all the stores in your area. So, let me see. Let me pull it up on my app, and then I'll just show y'all right quick because you can't really. So here y'all can see if right here at the top, I've already searched it before, so I'm just going to click on it again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it here. Okay. And it's saying I can pick up tomorrow at Spring Hill. And if you click on this here, if you're in the app, it'll bring up all these other stores. And then I'm just going to pick a different store. I know this store is sold out. It may tell me, uh-oh, something went wrong. Okay, there we go. All right, so now it's telling me, back up a little. Can y'all see that? Probably not. It's not one to focus in. But it's telling me that it's not available. And then now, instead of saying pick up tomorrow, it's saying check availability. So then you can click it. Maybe. Okay, now, all of these that are in red don't have it. They have the little red writing underneath it. But like this one, it says it's available for pickup tomorrow. So then you can just click it and it'll tell you all the ones in your area. Now, this one that's showing now that I can pick it up tomorrow, when I first did my search, it wasn't available, or it wasn't showing me that store. So once I changed my store to a different store, it kind of broadened the search area to around that store. And so that's when I saw that it was available with this one too, which both of these are about 45-ish minutes from my house. So, I mean, I didn't go back to get that one, or go to get the ones at that other store. So I just got all the ones at that one store because, did I need yarn? No, but it was 64 cents. And I can use it to make stockings with. So, alrighty, let me scroll back up here. Deanna says amazing price. I know, right? Christy, no, you do not have to have the yarn. I don't think you have to have the app. I think you can do it from the website. I haven't tried to do pickup by using the website because I use the app on my phone because you have to check in. But the app is free, so I usually just do that. But let me look over here. Give me just a second. Let's see. I kind of think so, though. I think you can because I think you can, even if you don't have the app, you can log in. If you have a Walmart account, you can log in on the internet part of your phone. Like whether if you're Apple, you can log in through Safari and then check in that way. Let's see. So I don't know that for sure, but I would think so. Or you may even be able to have it shipped. I don't know. I didn't check that because this one I didn't say in store. Yeah, it says pickup and delivery. Oh, I bet it doesn't say shipping though. It just says pickup and delivery. So I guess if your Walmart delivers to your house, mine does not. I'm outside of the delivery area, but if you do have delivery, you could probably do that. I bet you can. Okay. Lisa's talking to Christy. She said they were in the city most of the day. Had some VA appointments. Went to food shopping. Aldi's had bacon for $3.99 a pound. Spiral sliced ham for 99 cents a pound. Wow, that's a good deal. Deanna says she's getting ready to start the All in the Family blanket. Ordered 10 skeins from Joanne. Oh, no. Did they really? She said they canceled half her order. Ugh, I hate that. That stinks. Let's see. I hate when they do that there. That really stinks. I wonder why they canceled half of your order. Everybody's saying great deal, great deal, great deal. Lisa says you can't go wrong with 64 cents, right? Right. Chrissy says that's a stock up on them price. Exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking, and if it wasn't like, okay, so it took us about 45 minutes to get to the store last night. And if it hadn't already been so late, I was tempted to zippity-doo-dah on over to the other one and get those 8. But from where we were, it would have taken us probably only would have taken us about another 20 minutes to get over there. But then I had just another 45 minutes to get back home. So we went to eat and we went to Bath and Body Works instead. So, but Tiffany says, hey, Pam and everybody, been here for a bit, but the moment I turned on the video, there was a helicopter call out flying overhead. Oh, no. Oh, okay. She said, for a missing 7-year-old, praise the Lord, he's been found. Oh, good. Yay. I'm glad he has been found. Let's see. Everybody's saying, howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Deanna said, they said they didn't have it in store, but had 16 each when I ordered, right? So you did it for like in-store pickup? Well, my store, I went to buy some of the big twists when they had it. Hey, Ashley, how are you? I went to check them out because they were on sale for $2.50. But then when I got there, the colors I needed, they only had 3. And I wanted to get enough to make a blanket, and it wasn't enough. So I didn't. How are you doing tonight, darling? Ashley saying hi to everybody. But yeah, so, I hate that they canceled it. Especially, I mean, when you're getting 10 and then they cancel it. That's a pain. And now you don't have the yarn to start your blanket. Can you order it? Well, it's probably not on sale anymore. I was going to say, can you order it from the website and have it shipped to your house? Of course, then you'll probably have to pay shipping. Yep. Lisa says she would come up, but her neighbors are acting up. Shame on them. Deanna said yes. She was doing the pickup because that's one thing with Joann's. You can, if you do that pickup at the store, then you get an extra discount. Oh, Lisa said she ordered $513 worth of yarn from Joann's a couple years ago when they had the big twist $1.50 on sale. They canceled her whole order and said the sale was done, and then the sale was done. So now she just goes to the store. That is a bummer. That would have made me ill. So she just goes to the store if she wants the yarn from there. Yep. Hey, Zach, how are you? Eden says, oh, the shame. Well, Lisa, if they quiet down, you pop on up. And for anybody else, if anybody else wants to pop up on the panel, I do have the link pinned at the top. Y'all feel free to hop on up. Zach saying hey to everybody. Trying to get the lid back on my Dr. Pepper so I don't dump it all over everything, because I will. Last week, Tiny jumped up in my lap, knocked the Dr. Pepper over and all over his new bed, so it had to go straight into the wash. But luckily, it went onto his new bed, so I just washed it and he was good to go. Lisa said it's a bit hard to pop up in the chat. Talent. It takes talent, Lisa. No, if anybody wants to pop up on the panel, I do have that. I do have the StreamYard pinned to the top of the chat. There we go. Eden says, cheers. Cheers. Hey, Nancy. Hello from South Florida. Deanna said, I would have blown up the manager's phone. Right? That is a huge order for them to cancel the whole darn thing. Absolutely. I do not blame you. Yeah. Somebody would have got a phone call or something. That's a huge order for them to just cancel the whole thing, and then, yeah. But so Nancy is in South Florida, so you probably have some nice warm weather. We have got cold, rainy weather here in Tennessee today. And, well, it was warm this morning, which is what happened with all the storms. And all these storms came through, and we had hail. And now it's supposed to turn to snow, but it's not going to last very long because I think the high tomorrow, well, tomorrow's supposed to be kind of chilly, hovering around freezing, a little above freezing, but then the next day it's supposed to get warm again, so it wouldn't be around for long if it did snow. I don't think we're going to get any, but nope. But I have a cousin in Tampa and another cousin in Miami. Told him I'm coming to visit. I don't care if I have to sleep on the floor. Exactly. Zach's foot's asleep. Oh, I hate that. Then you stand up and it's all heavy and it's got all that little pricklies. Trying to walk on it. Let's see. Lisa says she is tired and her back hurts because she had to walk a lot today. My back hurts because this chair is old and it's just not super comfy. So I shoved a pillow back here today and it's way better. I almost have some cushions for my outdoor furniture that I never took out. And I almost dug them out of the closet earlier and I was going to stick them in it and see if that would help. So, Lisa Knit says, hey, to the other Lisa, did you get a refund? I bet she did. They probably... But they should have... That's a big order to cancel. I would be sad. Because, yeah. Hey, Mama Tatas, how are you doing? Let's see. Oh, it jumped. Nancy says it's in the 60s now, going down to the 30s on Saturday. Wow, really? In southern Florida? That's some cold temps for y'all. Ashley said same. She's had them split tiny orders between 3 different warehouses, so there's no excuse to cancel an order that large. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I've ordered stuff from Joann's, and it'll come in, and there'll be like 2 skeins of yarn in a big box. And then 3 days later, I'll get like another box with like 4 or 5 more skeins or whatever. So, but yeah, that's a big order to cancel. Lisa says it is 38 Celsius. Yeah, that's like what, 90 something? I think we Googled that last week. For those that don't know, Lisa is in Australia, where it's nice and warm and toasty, because they are in summertime. Well, we're freezing. Oh, come on. My phone is not letting me open up my... It's like frozen. Okay, there we go. 38 Celsius to Fahrenheit. My head already knows. Wow, 100.4. That's even hotter than I thought. Goodness. So Nancy is down in Homestead. My ex was Air Force, and I had a friend that was stationed in Homestead. I think it was Air Force. I think that's where it was at. Air Force Base. Pretty sure it was in home. Pretty sure that's where it was at. I could be wrong. Probably am. Spring says she is from Florida originally. Deanna says, nope, she thinks they just didn't want to lose that much money. That's ridiculous because, then what they need to do is if they don't want you to spend or if they don't want you to buy that much on the sale, then they need to put a limit on it and they need to say, hey, you can get, $1.50, maximum 10 or something like that. But that's just ridiculous to just cancel an order that big. Zach says it feels weird when it's asleep. It is. It does feel weird when it goes to sleep and it gets all tingly. Or like when your arms go to sleep and you lay on them. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lisa said they did give her money back, but it wasn't until 4 days later. It was until 4 days after they canceled the order. But by then the sale was over. Oh, that is... That's not cool. Christy says she cannot find the red heart mistletoe in her... and it could be sold out, but I don't even think my local store got the 10-ounce skeins. They only had the 5-ounce. So, but Mama Tata says she's doing great. How are you? I am good. I know you're new here. I was thinking I had not seen you in the chat before. So I'm glad you made the live too. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me see here. Little Treasure says second time this season. Everybody's saying hi. They're sorry. I know, right? That's a bummer, Lisa. Spring told you to sit on your foot, Zach? Mm-hmm. Eden says, Pam, you got all the Lisas in the house tonight. I know, right? Lisa says, hey, Spring, I missed your live because we were not home yet. Gonna watch it later when the live chat will play. Yep. And I just completely forgot. I forgot about Spring. I forgot about Thriss. My brain was just whoop. I don't know. I don't know where my brain was, so I'm going to have to catch both of them on the replay. Spring says, LOL, Zach, you listened. And you listened to me? You listened to Spring? Come on, Zach. Hey, Jeanette, how are you doing tonight? Everybody's saying hey to Jeanette. Zach says, yes, Spring, I always listen. And he says, no, that's a lie. Sometimes I don't listen. Spring says, oh, Lisa, as long as you are safe and sound. Lisa, the Grammy says that it is 23 Fahrenheit, -5 Celsius in Kansas right now. Burr, 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 burr. Let me see what it is right here right now. It is 39 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's only supposed to get down to 30. Well, now it's saying 32. Before it wasn't. No, that's not till tomorrow. So overnight, it's only supposed to get down to 30-ish. Hang on, y'all. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose. I'm sorry. I sneezed a while ago. Y'all, we got somebody in the basement. Hold up. Check it. Spring.
Hello, hello.
What's up?
How are you?
How are you? I am good.
Good deal. I figured I'd pop up and say hi a minute.
Well, hey, welcome in.
And yeah, Zach, don't ever listen to me. What is wrong with you, boy? Oh my goodness.
Mama Tata says she's in Michigan and it's 30 degrees. She's about to get the shorts out. No.
Yeah, it's supposed to drop here too. Quickly.
That's what it did here. I mean, it was, I want to say it was around 50 this when I went to work this morning.
That's what it was here this morning.
Burr. I don't. So 50 I can do, short sleeve. That was nice, but 30, nope. Nope.
It's starting to get too hot in the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan of hot weather at all. That's why I left Florida.
See, I like it when it's right around 70.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I could deal with that, but I don't like it when it's super cold, but I don't like super hot either, but Deanna's
that's
saying,
how Florida seems to be anymore.
Oh, I know, right? Deanna says, 104 and here I am under the quilts, Lisa. How rude. She been talking to Jen.
My word. I will take the cold weather any day.
Yeah, but she's in Australia. I want to go to Australia.
It'll be okay for a visit, but that'd be Whereabouts are you in Tennessee?
I am
close proximity.
Big city wise. I'm about 45 minutes from Nashville. No, not quite that far.
Okay, so not too.
Yeah.
My family's all in Knoxville, Granger County, Bean Station, all through that area.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm about probably close to 4 hours ish from Knoxville.
Mm-hmm. I do not like Nashville.
I do not like Nashville traffic. It's gotten ridiculous. Lydia.
Exactly. It's a nightmare.
It is. And the roads, I mean, you'll go and then all at once it's like, you need to exit. You're going to split off to the left and you got to go across like 3 lanes so you can go to the left. And then when you get over on the left, then it's going to be like, oh, now you need to be to the far right because we're instantly going to go this way. Bananas.
Yeah.
If I can go around that mess,
exactly.
If I can go around it, I will.
Absolutely.
Lydia, she was talking about so what company did she order her yarn from? Joann's. And they canceled half her order. So.
I heard some of that. I was uploading a video, so I had turned the volume down.
Mm-hmm.
But so Joann's is who? I thought it was Walmart.
Mm-mm. She ordered, let's see. Let me scroll back up. It may have went away in the chat. One of them ordered, okay, so Lisa the Grammy had a big order from Joann's when they had their big sale a couple of years ago. It was over $500 and they canceled her entire order.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and by the time they refunded her money, the sale was over. Yeah. But that was Joann's.
That's
mm-hmm. And Deanna had ordered 10 skeins so she could start her all in the family. And when she ordered it, it said they had 16 of each color in stock, but then they canceled half of her order. But it was Joann's that did that.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Oh, that's horrid.
Yeah. So.
Hi, Jeanette. Hello, everyone.
So let me scroll back down to where I was at in the chatty chat.
That's horrible that Joann's would do that. That's really, really bad.
Bad business. That's just bad. Yeah, exactly. Bad customer service.
Bad juju.
Mm-hmm. Bad customer service. Eden says, I just love all the different accents you guys have. I could listen to y'all all day. Y'all.
Yeah.
See, Eden, and that's what I think about Australian accents and Scottish and Irish and British, and I could just listen to y'all talk too.
If I listen to you talk too long, oh boy, look out. It's coming.
The y'alls are coming.
Whoa, buddy. That southern twang comes out.
Comes out with a vengeance. And mine, the more tired I get, the worse it gets. Like if I'm super tired, like when I was early 20s, like I could talk without my accent unless I was tired or mad. And then I talked really fast and really southern. Lisa,
I talked to my cousin for about 15 minutes and I've got a southern twang. It's bad. It's bad.
It's all good. My sister-in-law, which I still claim her, she's in Massachusetts, and her family would get so mad at her because she'd get off the phone with me and she'd be saying y'all and they're like, "You're not southern." She's like, "Whatever."
Y'all too, Jeet yet? Yeah.
Yep. Lisa said there were so many car accidents on the way to Topeka this morning. They had to be there before 9, and the roads were clear when we came. Well, it's good that they were clear when you came home. That's good.
Ooh. Oh.
Zach said he's sorry he missed your live. He was working. Gotta pay the bills, Zach.
Absolutely. Somebody's got to do it, right?
Exactly. Lisa Knit said she hates the heat. So, Lisa, is there anywhere in Australia where it's not really hot, though, in the summer? Right. Lisa Granny said, then you know
they have a form of winter, I'm sure. I'm sure that they have a form of winter.
Yeah.
Some way.
Yeah.
Oh, she says, are you joking? I'm sorry. I tried.
I'm so behind. I'll get there in a second. Renee saying, hey to everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Hey to everybody. Eden says, hello to everyone I missed.
Australia summer.
Okay, Ashley Spikes, she's saying, Christy, how much red heart mistletoe do you need? So, Ashley, you weren't here, I don't think, or you may have been, but check it. The mistletoe, the 10-ounce skeins, if you go on Walmart's website and check your area, the 10-ounce mistletoe skeins are on clearance for 64 cents. 64 cents.
Whoa.
But they're like in-store pickup type dilly doos. So I searched all the stores in my area. So I went to the one in Franklin, which is 45-ish minutes away. And there's another store that had 8. But I'm like, I'll drive to Franklin for 11 skeins, but I didn't want to drive another 20 minutes to get 8 more. I thought about it. Oh, believe me, I did. I did.
I have 2 Walmart stores close to me. Everything else is well over an hour away.
Well, let's see. In my county that I live in, we have no Walmarts, no craft stores, no large anything. All we have are Dollar General. We got several Dollar Generals, and we got a Dollar Tree. So my closest Walmart is about 20-25 minutes away. But
it's closer than mine.
Yeah. But that's okay. I don't mind it. I hear somebody's like, oh my gosh, it's so far away. I have to drive like 15 minutes. And I'm like, woo, that's close.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Lisa said my closest Walmart's over 24 hours away. Oh my God. Well, that's a little distance.
Lisa the Grammy said that she had to go get her truck from the repair shop. Her mother-in-law paid to have it fixed because her neighbor turned her into the city for it not running, but it was parked in her own driveway. With neighbors like that, you know what? Come live in my town. I mean, you can have your car sitting up on blocks and nobody's going to care. Not where I live. I don't live in the city, so.
Right. It's the housing, whatever it's called, authority stuff. They don't get. Your grass has to be, scissor clipped at this tall and.
Right. Exactly. No. Yeah.
No.
Right. Ashley says nosy neighbors reporting things that exactly.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
They have no business worrying about.
So Pamela says her son lives about 53 miles outside of Nashville. Which way, Pamela? North, south, east, west? Like going towards Knoxville, going towards Memphis, Kentucky, or south, Alabama? Which way?
You were the other way.
Yep. Let's see. So Christy said her local Walmarts have the red heart mistletoe, but it's not marked at 64 cents. Yep. Yep.
I wonder if ours is.
Yeah, so Ashley says she's never seen that marked down, just like she never saw the Ogos at 50 cents and a quarter. I never saw those either. Like the Ogos at ours, the cheapest they got at Walmart was like $3 because I was looking for them. So this one I just kind of happened to find by mistake because when it first came up, it just had the $3 one on my app on my phone. So I scrolled on down, then it said 64 cents out of stock, and I was like, man! But I clicked on it and it said check the other areas, and that's when I clicked on it. I'm like, score!
There you go. We never even got the Ogos in either of our Walmarts.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get the ones that were the 50 cent and a quarter, the ones that got marked down. We just had maybe we did. I don't know. We got were the red heart ones. Was the only Ogos that our Walmart got. And so, let's see. Lisa the Grammy says they bought her house and moved in 3 years ago on Halloween. She's only been nice to that neighbor. I don't blame you for not talking to her anymore. That's ridiculous to turn you in for something like that. I mean, be like, honey, give me some money. You can go get it fixed for me. How about offering to help me out instead of turning me in? That's just ridiculous.
Exactly. It's called Nunya business.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's in her 70s and has nothing better to do. I'd be like, she's senile.
Right?
That's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Oh, look, we got somebody else in the basement. Hey, Miss Lydia. How are you?
Hello. Good. I'm unsure you are doing.
Oh, well, here, let me get this. Ashley's saying that if you taking on a person's speech mannerism is a sign of admiration and respect, and we do it on a psychological level. Well, that's cool. Let me make you solo so you can show that off. Hang on just a second here. There you go. Show what you're working on.
I'm knitting.
Nice. I like that. You're doing good.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, very nice.
Nice. Okay, I'll take you off of solo. Unless you like solo, and then I'll put you back. Zach is saying to Ashley, thank you for the furls hook that you sent. He appreciates it. Nancy says, where again? I'm so behind in the chat, I don't know. Do you remember
our mistletoe on our Walmart app is $3.32.
Now scroll down and see if there's another one towards the bottom that says it's sold out on your app. Because that's where because when I first pulled mine up, it had $3 at the top, and then I scrolled down a little bit, and then there it was at the bottom for 64 cents. And it was out of stock, but I clicked on it, and then that's when I found the 64 cent at another store.
Nope, I'm not seeing it.
And well, you said is your other Walmart in a different direction? The two Walmarts, you guys said you had two. So if you change it to the other store,
it's two cities side by
side. If you change it to the other store, it might give you a different.
Yeah, it gives a different one. $8.98.
Yeah, we don't like that one.
Nah. No, the other one was better.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I'm to Lisa's 24 hours away Walmart.
Yay!
Nancy said she's got 2 minutes to one Walmart and 20 minutes. 2 minutes from one, 20 to the other. Oh.
Wow.
And Lisa's answering Christy. She said she knows it was her because one of the neighbors across the street saw her talking to the city worker and pointing at her truck while they were at an appointment. And she's a troublemaker. That's terrible.
Cynthia. Hello,
Lisa says,
dear.
I'm so glad I'm making you laugh. Ashley said that her Walmart always cancels her yarn orders. Really? Well, see, that's kind of what I thought was going to happen with this. I thought I'm going to put all these 11 in there. They're going to get the order, and then I'm going to get a thing that says, we're sorry, part of your, no, wait, Pamela, wait till I get to your thing. Okay. I was afraid that's what they were going to do, and then say, we're going to have to substitute your order or cancel it or whatever, but they didn't. Lisa says she hates noisy neighbors. Really? But your neighbors are so nice and so quiet. Spring, like a couple weeks ago, she kept having to mute herself because inside her house, we could hear her neighbors yelling.
Oh wow.
Goodness.
It was super crazy. Yeah. Lisa says the closest Walmart to her is 40 minutes away. Pamela Morrison says he lives in Prim Springs, which is a little southwest, and his wife's family lives in Franklin. Okay. Pamela, this yarn I picked up in Franklin. But, okay, my house sits here. Prim Springs Road is right here. I can be to Prim Springs in about 5 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Ugh. Prim Springs.
Very nice.
Prim Springs is in the county I live in. Like, it's like right there. Like, yep. Like, if my house was probably on the other side of the road, technically it could be Prim Springs, but it's Lyles is my address. So I know where that's at. That's cool. Most people.
My Walmart is right across the street where I work at.
Oh, well, that's cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Lisa says neighbors can be so rude, right? Where's Jen? She said she was going to sleep. We need her. How rude.
Yeah.
Lydia, Lisa says hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Christy says, so do I, Lisa. There's no reason for that woman to cause headaches to another if she feels a need. She feeds a lot of the outside cats and turns her in for that. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Hi, Cynthia. I heard them saying hi to you while ago. I was just so far behind in the chat. Exactly. Christy says all we can do is pray for her. Pray for patience for yourself. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy says it's $3.32 at her Walmart. Yep. Okay, so the $3.32 is for the 5-ounce skein. See if they have the 10-ounce skein. The 10-ounce skein is what's on sale for 64 cents. Hey, TR. How are ya? Oh, I was going to remember your name. Okay, hold up. See? That's why I need my cheat.
That was me earlier. I was like,
But no, it was on another channel. Oh, I don't think it's Doretha. Okay.
I've been writing people's name when I go online. That way I know their names.
Well, I have a cheat sheet, and so I need to bring it in here. Or what I need to do is just start a new cheat sheet in my handy dandy Hakuna Matata notebook. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Okay. Lisa.
Are you good now?
What planet do you live on? Is that when I asked, do y'all have cool weather in Australia? Let's see. Hey, Wanda.
Wanda.
Ashley says she's doing her second round of this new type of chemo. She is okay, but tired. Has not been this tired from doing nothing. Oh my God. I feel you, girl. We have been keeping you in our prayers. I'm just glad that you felt up to coming on and chatting with us. And let's see.
Absolutely.
Nancy, that's it, Theta. Okay, Nancy says she finished a Funko Pop inspired amigurumi for her son. Awesome. Theta.
That's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's sick with a bad cold. Did I say it right? Theta. There was another one because I was trying to remember and I don't remember which one was Doretha, but I do remember whatever live I was on. I was like, oh, I'm going to remember that because she was in my live the other night, but I just kept calling you TR. And then I'm like, I'm going to remember that. And then I didn't. I knew I wouldn't. Hey, Jessie. And if I don't write it down, I won't remember it next week either. I'll try. I will try. Everybody's saying howdy do, howdy do. Nancy says it doesn't show up.
How's Liz doing, Bam?
I haven't, she went live last week on Wednesday. She did a pop-up live. But then I didn't see her over the weekend. I didn't see her Sunday. So I don't know.
I didn't either.
I was watching for her, and she might be lurking in the chat, or lurking and listening. I know she had been having a lot of dental work, and her fibromyalgia has been acting up really bad. So,
okay.
And Lisa is showing
because I haven't seen her around any other lives, and I just want to know where she is, if she was okay and all that.
Right. Yeah, I need to message her and see how she's doing. I know she wasn't. They all got sick around Christmas, and so. But yeah, if y'all type the word buzz, BUZZ, like y'all got it here on the screen that Lisa posted it, Nightbot will drop the link to your channel so that people can go check y'all out. Zach said he keeps on praying for Ashley. Absolutely. TR says I said it right. Yes. Woohoo! All right, y'all. I have made it. Oh, no, I haven't. I was going to say I made it to the bottom of the chat, but I didn't. I almost did. Ashley says, oh, she loves you with all her heart, Zach. You're a wonderful friend, and she appreciates your prayers. Awesome. Zach says, I love you too, Ashley. I may not know you, but I feel like I do. Exactly right. I've met so many new people on YouTube, and it's just amazing. The Yarny community is so nice.
Yeah.
Or just the crafting community in general. So, yeah, because I follow some other crafters that are super nice and supportive. So, but yeah,
absolutely.
So, Spring, what are you working on over there?
I'm spinning yarn. I'm plying. I've done on my live some roll eggs that I had made out of Paradise Fibers fiber of the month that I had got. And while I was dealing with some other stuff, I spun some more, and now I'm plying them together.
Cool.
I've got a sparkly one and a not so sparkly one.
Cool.
So I'm just spinning.
Awesome. Jessie says, don't forget those thumbs. Pamela's doll. Aw, thanks, Jessie. Yep, thummies. Mm-hmm. Lisa says she tries to be supportive. Yep, Deanna said Liz was trying to get used to her new dentures on her live, but she hasn't heard from her since. Right. Yep. And she had gotten them, and they were, and I know they were rubbing her on one side because she had only had them for a day. So, but I'm going to get out my project here. Woo! This is my project that I usually take to Yarn Club. But I didn't go this week because I ended up working over a little bit. So, and then I forgot.
What is Yarn Club, Bam?
What is yarn club? One of my friends here started a yarn club. They have a bookstore. So she just decided she just started a yarn club, and we just go and basically we sit around and chit chat and work on projects. And if somebody has a question about how to do something, somebody there usually knows how to do it.
That sounds fun.
And what I need to do is leave this in my car instead of bringing it in. Mm-hmm. But that way I don't have to worry about forgetting it like I did Monday. And then I didn't come back home. So then I was like, I'll just run home and get it. And then when I got home, I was like, I'm staying here. Because, that's what happens. When I get home after work, I don't like to leave again. I'm home. I'm at that age.
How old are you, Bam?
Do what?
How old are you?
I am 50. I just turned a big 50.
Same age me.
Yeah.
This is what I'm playing together.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, pretty.
Ooh, pretty.
That sparkles.
Is that blue?
Lots of sparkles. It's blues and purples and yellows and all kinds of colors.
Nice.
All
like that.
kinds
That's
of different
pretty.
colors.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nancy says, I just shared your channel on my community tab. Awesome. Thank you, Nancy.
Aww.
Ashley said mouth pain can be terrible. I hope she's okay. It can be. I mean, and when your mouth hurts, I mean, it just makes everything hurt. Makes my head hurt. Everything. It's just yeah.
Makes you miserable for sure.
Exactly. Everybody's saying how pretty that is. It is. Yes. See, the thing with like crochet, I can sit here and crochet and chit chat with y'all, but like knitting, I'd be like, I have to concentrate to knit.
Oh, I don't. I just knit, make a square. I started making a square, so.
I take that back. If I'm doing knit, if I'm just doing a knit stitch, I can knit. If I have to do a purl, then I have to think. I can't just not look and do it. Whereas Lisa was up here the other day and she's just yeah. And I'm like, no.
Yep.
I have to like look and think. And Nancy, how do you set up Nightbot?
I really, really do.
Do what?
I love to knit. I absolutely love to knit.
I had to get back into it. I was taught how to knit when I was younger, and then I picked it back up several years ago, but for 2022, that was one of my goals, was to knit more. So I got back into it really in 2022, and I made several things last year. So I'm getting back into it, and I'm learning to love it.
I just started knitting 2 days before New Year's Eve. I started knitting.
Well, you're doing really good. You're
awesome.
doing good. Okay, so Nancy says, how you set up Nightbot. Okay, so you'll pull up Nightbot in a separate screen, and it'll ask you to log in with your Google information or whatever information that you have set up on your YouTube channel, and then you link it to your YouTube channel, and you set up Nightbot as a moderator. And then once you get Nightbot set up as a moderator, what I did is I Googled, or I went to YouTube, and then I typed in like, how do you set up Nightbot to automatically drop links and that kind of thing. And then I copied and pasted that into one of the commands. But I can show you.
Yeah, because they give you They give you the commands and the copy and paste ones in the video description.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so let me share screen. Let me see. First, let me get down here. Lisa says, I am knitting and chatting at the same time. I know, right? Oh, okay. Ashley said she has a whole series on Nightbot on her channel. Well, that's good. I have to go check that out because all I did was set it up to drop links. So if you type in the word, and I set it up to where it would say like the keyword I chose. That way, because some people just pop in and they'll type in drop and then they'll just leave. Well, you can pop into my channel and you can pop in drop and then you can leave and all it's going to say is drop. It's not going to do a darn thing. You have to hang out in my titty chat to know what to say. Mm-hmm.
I thought about changing mine, but my biggest concern is keeping the people in my chat safe from trolls as much as possible. That was pretty much the basic thing in the chat for me, was keeping people safe from the ridiculous trolls.
So did you set yours up where they can only drop their channel link so many times, or do you just ask them to only do that? Was that you or is that
I asked them. It's on a honesty,
gotcha
thing. It's just
I
do watch my replays. I go back and watch my replays, so I can see
who's dropping it. Like, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, we kind of touched on that last week because there's somebody that'll just every few minutes drop it
so often,
which is
fine.
It's fine, but yeah. Deanna says I can knit socks, but lace work have to be alone. Take a big bottle of Tylenol and tequila and pray Nightbot works. Right?
Yeah.
Nightbot. Wanda says she has been fighting a toothache all week. Ugh. I know. I hate that.
That isn't fun.
Yeah, that toothache issue is not fun. I had a tooth pulled week before my birthday, and it was half broken off.
Oh no! And I hate going to the dentist. Oh my gosh, I hate going to the dentist. Ashley says she has it set up so you can give people cookies. Oh, see, now I like cookies.
All right.
Lisa the Grammy says she tries to not drop it more than 2 times alive. Lisa says Nightbot gets drunk. Pot of time. Okay,
between Nightbot and Auto Cucumber, I mean,
Right. Let's see. Nathan says, thank you. She'll watch your videos, Ashley. And Wanda says, Spring, what is the weather supposed to do tomorrow? She's got to travel the turnpike twice.
Oh, no. Well, there's supposed to be salt in the roads, Wanda. It's probably going to be a mess. It's supposed to plummet in temperatures and start snowing tomorrow and on into Saturday morning. So hang on to your 18 wheels.
Yeah.
It's not going to be pretty going through Camp Creek. It's going to be horrible.
You know what? I just realized. Hold on. I just realized something on my chatty chat here. Hold up. Somebody that I thought had a wrench doesn't. Hold on. I got to go check out my chat.
Spring, where are you from?
I'm from Florida originally, but I live in West Virginia.
West Virginia. Mountain Mama.
I shop in Virginia and I live in West Virginia. How about that?
I'm
Zach
from
wants
Nebraska.
maters.
Zach wants
Nebraska.
Yep.
Maters.
I like maters. Okay. I guess this
Nebraska
okay.
Nice have been.
Yep.
I just can't. Okay, so what I was looking for, I was looking at my moderators, and in my StreamYard, it's not showing me who my moderators are, but in my On the app, it is. So, okay. I mean, in YouTube, it is. So, okay. It's good then. I just had to check that out. I was like, what's going on? It's just StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah. Wanda, I'll go look at the temperature now. It's dropped significantly since 4 p.m.
And Wanda said she figured she saw the sign that said they were calling for winter weather starting at 4 a.m. through Saturday and was wondering how bad it's going to get. Deanna said that song played in her head too. Lisa the Grammy says we don't have to leave the house and go to town until the 17th, so she's only going to go into the post office, which is walking distance. Well, that's good.
Nice.
I cannot walk.
We dropped to 45 degrees.
To how much?
45. From 51 to 45, and that was at roughly 4:30-ish.
Mm.
And it's continuing to drop.
Yeah, let's see what it is here now. Let's see. Well, it's still 39 here, so. But it's supposed to drop.
That's good.
Yeah. But it's only supposed to drop down here to 33 tonight, and then, or 32 in the morning, and then start going back up. So I don't think Tennessee, where I'm at, is not going to get that bad anyway in Tennessee. But yeah, if you got to head north, it's probably going to get worse. So Lisa Grammy, I can walk to my post office, but I will not walk to my post office. I mean, technically, it's too far. It's just too far for me to walk because it just is. I mean, it's probably a 10-minute drive.
Wanda, if you need a cup of Wanda, you need a cup of coffee on your way through, let me know. I'll meet up with you.
She's got you covered. Let's see. Zach says he has to work tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach.
I'm off tomorrow.
Me too. I'm glad to be off on Fridays, but when we first went to the 410s, I was like, oh, this is going to all be awful. And it was tough getting used to, but man, I sure enjoy having a 3-day weekend every week.
They've done that with our National Guard here now, and the technicians, they're all on 410s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they first...
Which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoy having, the 3 days off. They did it to us gradual. First were, 8-hour days, and then they went to 4 9s and half days on Friday, and then they were like, let's just go to 4 10s and just everybody be off on Fridays. And I'm like,
right.
Okay. Tiffany says, Zach, you saying that reminds me. A few nights ago, husband went to the store and the whole produce section was completely wiped out. Not sure why, but it was the craziest sight ever. Let's see. Wanda says she should be going through there around 2:30 and then back again around 6 p.m.
Yep. Hopefully they've got some decent amount of salt on the road by then.
Surely they will. Lisa says it is 26 Celsius there. Okay, well, it's coming down then, so you're not up in the hundreds now. Let's see. Google. 26. Okay, so now you're down to 78.8. That's not too bad. Fahrenheit. Deanna says she wishes the rain would stop in Indiana. Her backyard is a pool. I know, man. It has been raining here all day.
Here, too.
Lisa says it's Saturday for her, so tomorrow, so she is off.
Yay!
She's already on Friday.
I know. I really wish she would, send me that message of the winning lotto numbers.
I know, right? Because she's in the future. Let's see. Zach says he has Tuesday and Wednesdays off. Aw, Ashley said she's missed talking yarn with her yarny friends. Might be the best part of her week. Aw, yay!
Aw.
We lost Lydia.
Uh-oh.
Maybe she'll be back in a minute. Lisa says, how are the gas prices around? She had to pay $2.99 a gallon near the highway. I want to say yesterday it was $2.79, I think, at one of them. But then across the interstate, they had theirs up at $3. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, ridiculous.
The diesel was $1 higher. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just filled my dually up, my diesel, and it was like through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Wanda said it was raining pretty good when she came through there earlier.
Oh. Yeah, it was. It's been nasty.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to Lisa. Ashley said the cheapest gas there is around $4. Woo! Lydia said her phone is her phone was bleeping on her. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That'll do it. I had mine plugged in last night because I use my old phone as my alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping good this morning. I woke up. I was like, oh, I went off. What guy said I got up before the alarm? It's getting ready to go off. And I was sitting there waiting on it. So I tapped on my other phone, and it said 6:45. And I was like, 6:45. So then I reached over to the other phone, and it was plugged in. So it should have been charging. But no, it was completely dead. But it was still plugged in. So I was like, well, I'm going to be late. Since I'm supposed to be there at 7.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, oh well. Let's see. Tiffany says they're still at $4, still over $4 a gallon there. Deanna said the worst part of the rain is getting bit. Her palm tree is vicious when you tap them off.
I almost took a seat in the chicken run earlier. I was trying to move some chickens around, and I come out of one coop with one and went around to go to the other coop. And my feet went, shoom.
I've done that. We were making fun of a lady at work because she fell the other day. Well, we weren't making fun of her to her face. We were laughing at her. But anyway, behind her back. But she ended up falling 3 different times. And so come home and I take a step. I was going somewhere and my foot slid and I'm like doing the splits and I'm grabbing onto something and end up hitting my knee on the floor. And I was like, instant karma. It's what I get for laughing at her.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was fortunate enough that my brand new, ACL that I have in my knee from March held up and I was able to squat quickly and grab and catch myself and not end up sitting in the mud. Thankfully.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've done that too. I did that when I was going to work one day. I was trying to run to my car because it was pouring down rain. And I stepped out on the grass and it hit those wet leaves. And I went down, soaked my pants. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to go inside and change now.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. A spring slide. Deanna says, a spring slide.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Lisa said she's got to go and do a few things around the house. Bye, Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
If your neighbors get quiet and we're still around, pop up later. Everybody's telling her bye.
Oh. The storms that rolled through here did some severe damage to a Hobby Lobby in Georgia, and people were even trapped in the store.
Oh, wow. I saw somebody asking, or I don't know if it was on one of the chats or if I saw it on, actually, I think I saw it on Facebook. Somebody was asking about Georgia. So I didn't realize they had tornadoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yep, it was bad. It was really bad.
That's awful. Ashley says, muzzle train him, ? Sounds mean, but some dogs find it soothing and will stop fighting once the muzzle is on. She watches dog grooming videos when she's not watching Crochet and True Crime. Hey, that works. Got to pass the time. Got to find something to keep you occupied. I watch watch all kinds of random stuff. Sometimes I'll watch, I won't watch dog grooming, but sometimes I'll watch, like dog training videos. There's just one guy that teaches you how to train dogs. And do you think my dogs are trained? No. He's just he's hyper. He'll sit. But hey, Adia, how are you doing?
I used to teach dog behavioral training and Schutzen, which is bite work.
Mm-hmm. We used to go to the Schutzen trials and stuff around here.
They're awesome. I love bite work. It's one of my favorite things to do. love bite work.
My ex was big into training. And then one of my good friends trains police canines. So
that's what this was for.
We were training. At the time we had Malinois and German Shepherds, and then I had a little Shih Tzu. And that dog, he was ball crazy. Like, you could throw a tennis ball, he would run. He would play as long as somebody was throwing that tennis ball, he would go get it, bring it back, And we were training one of them. We were training the actual other dogs for drug training, and we had like the big paint tin cans that had the different scents in there, and we put the tennis balls in it. And I'm like, could you imagine? Because they were like, the main thing was the dog has to be ball crazy to train. I'm like, can you see me coming into the schools? Right. I'm like, we're going to come check the lockers for drugs. Me bringing that little Shih Tzu with his little bow in his hair, walking down the hallway, sniffing the lockers.
They'll do it.
I was like, that would be awesome.
As long as they have some kind of drive.
Because he loved
Lisa, bite work is what it's what they do for the police department. They use either French or German. Usually it's one or the other, but it's what they use when they use their Malays, their Belgian Malinois or Shepherds or whatever, to take down somebody who's running or search and rescue, anything like that. Usually you have a sector of it and it's bite work, and that bite work is specifically for taking down people who are trying to get away.
Because we watched one of the main trainers in our area was a lady, because all the guys are like, oh no, it's got to be guys, and then this lady comes out and she would always just clean the floor with them, and I'm like,
Yep. It's awesome. Especially when you come out with 100, you're barely over 100 pounds, and you have 100-pound bite suit on, not just a sleeve, but a whole suit.
Yes.
And you take off running.
You look like
you got a dog hanging off of you.
You look like the Michelin guy. Yep.
And you feel it. I mean, when the dog, I've been bruised big time from the punch of their bite when they latch on. I've been bruised, not from the actual physical teeth, but from the sheer force of them hitting you.
Yeah.
Good grief. It's fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. I would do it every day if I could.
Yeah. My friend tried to get me in the suit one time, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yes. Yes.
He's like, come on, just let him get you one time. I'm like, no, I'm good. Good. My shepherd.
Let him grab hold of a sleeve and just shake.
I'm like, no, I'm good. My shepherd, she was in training to be a police dog, but she just didn't have the temperament for it. She's way too licky.
Yeah.
So.
I have a guide dog, retired guide dog. He was my dad's guide dog, and he's too licky.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I can think about. I mean, that's the only way to describe her. She's just, she doesn't have the temperament.
Very much licky.
Deanna said I'd lose digits if I tried to put it on him. She said she'd just rather dodge the teeth trying to dry him.
I'll battle a dog any day over a cat.
Well, I've got both. I've got cats and dogs. So Nancy said she likes watching resellers on YouTube, vintage and antiques. Ooh, nice.
Very cool.
least the Grammy says she likes watching when the dog attacks the patted person.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley says,
Yep,
well, she says, you know your dog best. She's like, I get it. She's, I was just pondering how my cat would maul me if I tried to brush his teeth and bathe him in the sink. Yep. I had one cat. He wouldn't try to scratch me or anything, but I'd put him in there to give him a bath, and he would sit there, and I would get the look, and then, but he wouldn't. But now Tiny, the cat that, Tiny would probably, I just let him be. He doesn't get a bath. He's probably the dirtiest cat in the world because he doesn't get a bath, but he's fine.
I remember the first time somebody brought a cat in to get a bath and nail trim at the vet's office. And I literally walked over and told my boss, I said, are you kidding me? This is a joke, right? I am not washing a cat. Really? They were serious. Serious as all get out. She said, no, seriously. I'm like, a cat? Why are we washing a cat? This makes absolutely no sense.
She's like, no.
Crazy.
Wanda says, spring, the closest place she can think of anywhere close that she can park this rig is the rest area on the southbound side. She's in a time crunch growing up. She hopes to catch up with you at some point.
No problem. This weather's cruddy anyway. Next, there's always another time, and absolutely. Oh, Wanda, they're closing all of 77's over our truck stops for 2 years. So the one by Athens, the one in Beckley, the one north of Beckley and Pax, or north of Pax, all of them for 2 years. They're remodeling them all.
That's crazy. Am I really?
Yeah, I went in and I'm like, where is everything? And they're like, we're closing at the end of the month for 2 years. Freaked me out.
2 years? That's a long time.
Apparently they're going to build new ones.
You would think they wouldn't do them
the Tamarack, all of them.
You wouldn't think they would do them all at the same time, though. That just seems like a lot of wasted revenue.
Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, it's ridiculous. How can you do that? Well, there's other fueling stops, but they're not cohesive for truckers.
Exactly.
I mean, these you can get in and out, and if you're
right,
a driver, you've been working a truck long enough, you can get in and out, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Those are my stops. When I'm driving that trip back and forth, those are my stops along the way, and they're gone. End of the month. That
really stings. Zach says, I'm only 14 away from 1K. Woohoo! I think I was 16 away earlier today, so woohoo! Slowly but surely, I'm inching my way up. Let's see.
I agree, Wanda.
Deanna says, she appreciates the idea. Lisa Grammy says, the last cat she had would jump in the shower with you. It'd sit on the sink and turn on the water. She loved it. That's my friend's cat will do that. She'll get up and sit on the counter and she'll wait for you. That's the only way she used to drink water. She wouldn't drink it out of the out of her bowl. She would only drink it out of the spigot like a water fountain.
My friend's cat, she has no problems with a bath, a blow dryer, or walking on a leash. No problem. Weird.
I tried to teach my fat cat to walk on a leash, and he would do it. He did really well when he was little, and then he got to where he would just like melt. He would just go flat on the ground, and then he would do this number, and then he would come right out of his harness. I'm like, well, that didn't work.
I like the ones that you put a harness on them, or like have to wrap their belly after surgery, and they think that they're broke and they just lay there. You stand them up and they fall back over. Cats are so dramatic.
They are. Well, that's what somebody said. If you draw a box on the floor, the cat will stay in the box. Not my cats. They're like,
oh my.
That's not a box. Yeah, Lisa was like, how are they supposed to get fuel? I know. I can't believe they're doing them all at the same time. That's just crazy. And then, one at a time. Somebody needs to teach these people. Wanda says they need more than just Beckley on the southbound side. That is, you would understand that because I don't know that area.
I agree. The Tamarack is fun, really, until you get down into Princeton.
Ashley says her other cat Shadow would make friends with a kidnapper. Didn't mind getting wet at all. Never had a problem taking him for a reason. See, my fat cat, I don't think he would have a problem. He probably would have just loved it. But Tiny, he's a little more. He's a little more skittish when it comes to certain things. But I mean, he's a super friendly cat. But I don't know how he would. I don't know. I've never taken a cat to be groomed. My dogs, yes, but I would have never thought to take a cat to get groomed. Mama says, still on the cyclist emergency. Oh, that's true. She said, wonder if they'll leave the parking open for the trucks. You may have just been answering that while I was reading. But
I don't know. I don't know that they will, though, because they're talking about tearing the buildings down and building new buildings. So I'm not 100% sure if they will or not.
Yeah, and you probably don't want to be when they're tearing stuff down, because then you'll be looking at debris and garbage in the parking lot driving through it. You don't want to get busted tires just driving through the parking lot.
The ply on those tires are pretty good for most stuff sitting around.
True, but I don't know about like tearing down debris and rebar and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lisa said they just completed a nice truck stop gas station at a crossroads of 70 and 99 with a Sonic and some other shops inside. Oh, well, that's cool.
Very nice.
The big thing in the South is we're getting a bunch of Buc-ee's.
Okay. All righty then. I hope that they put some decent stuff in them. All of these had Starbucks, Burger King, a Blimpies in one, and I think one other somewhere along the way. And that's all they had really, other than the gift shop and the bathrooms. That's really it.
I haven't had Blimpies in forever.
I know. I love Blimpies, and that rare occasion I stop in that one. And that's what happened. I stopped in and I was like, where did everything go? And they said, well, all we have is this right here to get us through to the end of the month. Once it's gone, it's gone. They're not ordering anymore. And all we have is white bread. And I'm like, really? This really stinks.
That's a bummer. I mean, that's just.
It was horrible. I was really wanting a spicy chicken wrap, spicy ranch chicken wrap, but yeah, nope, wasn't happening.
Really, Wanda? She said they absolutely do not allow big rigs on their lots. Are you serious? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
But Mr. Walmart allows everybody to camp in the campground and the parking lot.
Right, that's true. That's true, because they have
Walmart, I think.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't know that. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Every single Walmart I've ever been to, anywhere in the United States, there's always people camping at Walmart.
Yep. There's usually 2 or 3. They're always parked over. Yep. That's true. I haven't even, now that you mentioned it, that's true, though.
It's always.
Ashley said the shadow.
They're not allowed. They're not allowed to have their slide outs out, but they can park there and camp in their camper. Crazy.
She says, Shadow's an indoor-outdoor cat. He likes to sleep with us, so if he rolls in something stinky or provokes a baby skunk, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He would have to, there's a lot of grooming if he's messing with skunk. Juana's like, seriously, as big as their lots are? I did not know that. I'll have to check, because see, we just have the one that they built, the one that they built, the Buc-ee's, we just have one that's, I don't know, it's like 3 hours away from me, so I've only been one time. But, well, technically twice. We went going and we stopped coming back. But it was that same trip. But, yeah. But I just figured that I figured that they would be the same as any other truck stop where cars came in on one side and the big trucks came in on the other. So, but Wanda says she does every once in a while to Walmart. Oh.
Yeah. My husband, actually, the one she's talking about, my husband's in the tire shop the weekend when he's not working for the military. He works at Walmart in the tire shop. And yeah, my son actually was management in the tire shop. And yeah, they both said that they won't allow parking in certain areas at certain times at that point. Stupid.
Yeah.
Dumb. No trucks in Bucky. That's crazy.
I didn't realize that. That is crazy. That kid Spring was put to sleep again.
Do I need to get my paddle out? Stop it. Quit sitting on your foot. Oh, it's always fun to mess with Zach.
I know, right?
He's a good guy.
He is. Zach, you didn't say the S word, did you? I haven't noticed it. Oh,
silly.
I haven't seen my cousin in here tonight. My cousin usually pops in and says hello.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wanda says she always calls Walmart to see if and where she can park if she needs to.
Yeah, that's a good idea for sure. I mean, they have to shut down every so many, hours. They have to shut down. There is no play in the log anymore. Everything is electronic. Right. And you have to shut down or you're going to get in trouble. So finding a place to shut down that's not sitting on the side of the road is not easy when a state decides to just on the interstate wipe out all of the truck stops.
Yeah, that's bananas. That's just, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of other things that I scratch my head about here, but that was just ridiculous. I'm all about my truckers, and I can't stand when they do stuff like that to truckers. That drives me nuts.
That's, yeah. All right, Zach. Ashley says, no sitting on your feet. It's a bad habit, and your circulation matters.
Exactly. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I always sit Indian style or on one foot, so yeah.
Spring is do as I say, not as I do. Zach says he has not said the S word, but he has another chat. But he has, he said it. He said it.
Yep, I see it.
Hey, Dances with Squirrels. How are you? See, and I was going to remember your name too, and then I totally don't.
Uh-oh.
Because that... Nope, it's not Christian. Christian was the other. That was a different chat. Doggone it. I really need to, get me a little... My cheat book is in yonder, but when I'm watching other people's lives, I guess I'm going to have to get a cheat book or a book in every room. Oh, it is Christian.
It is, Christian.
Yes.
There you go. Awesome.
Yay. Yes. Sweet.
You remember.
It was on Natalie's closet. It was on Natalie's live the other night. See?
Very good. Very good. You need a pom. You need one cheerleader pom pom for that.
Yes. Here, we'll use these instead. Yeah.
There you go.
Cat hair flying everywhere. It's my alpaca palm. Woo! I don't know what they call these. I don't know what they called these. They didn't call them pom poms. It was on the Inkari website.
Oh, okay.
They didn't call it pom pom. They called it like, I don't even know what they called it. I ain't even gonna try to remember. All I know is I had to get some.
You are right. It is a bad habit. Only say sorry if you're actually sorry, not just because you're saying it. I do the same too. Don't worry.
I do too. You know,
Digo.
Hey, Di. Anna, how are ya? So, fun fact, my grandkids call me Pom Pom.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My daughter-in-law came up with it because we were trying to come up with like a different, like a name for them to call me. When
other than Grandma?
Yeah, other than Grandma or Granny or Grammy or, you know, we around here we've got lots of Gigi's and Mimi's, and so
we were trying to come up with something. For my family in Tennessee.
Yeah, well, we talked about Mama, and we talked about Mama and Meemaw and Grammy and Granny and all kinds of names. And she's like, well, what about, you know, because my name's Pam. She's like, well, what about Pom Pom? She's like, because you're everybody's cheerleader. And she's like, and you crochet and you make pom poms and stuff. So
there you go.
Although I'm not a big fan of making pom poms.
My sister went with Aya. I'm like, you what? Aya? Yeah, it's Indian. It's grandmother in India in Cherokee, and I'm like, that don't sound right. But hey, whatever, whatever floats your boat. I'll stick with Mama. I'm Mama.
Yeah, I like Mama. I thought about it was between Mama, Grammy, and then Pom Pom got tossed into the mix. So, yep.
That's different. That's different.
I'm the only Pom Pom, and we had talked about Oma, which is German, but I'm like,
yep.
My son was he was born in Germany. We're not German. We were just there in the military, so it was his baby. So that's one of So we talked about that. There are a couple of Omas around here, so but we had talked about that one, and now my cousin's ex-wife, she was Pokey, something like that, and it's also an Indian something or other. So, but
yeah,
that's a giant poofy. Yeah,
and then giant poofy, right? It was. Yeah, I said just keep it simple and traditional to the family in Tennessee and stick with Mama.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a Mamaw, but I had a babysitter, and everybody called her Mamaw. And so I technically didn't have a Mamaw, but I did.
Yeah.
Ashley said her cat calls her mom Gran. Says my cat is my son, and he talks. And yes, it's a thing we just know. My cats talk. My best friend, her cats call her Mimi.
My husband's did. Every time it was time to eat, she would scream, now, not meow, now. Really?
Wanda says no matter how hard I tried to get hers to call her
Mama.
Yeah, no matter to call her Mama, they always call her Grandma. Yep.
They say Mama around here a lot. Mama, and I thought they were saying Mama. And then I started really listening, and I'm like, oh no, they're saying it different. It's mama.
Lisa, the Grammy, said she's Grammy, obviously.
No, really? Lisa, really?
I would have never known that. I would have guessed that.
I thought they called you scattered. You know I love you.
Yeah. Ashley's answering.
I have yet another military shirt on, Lisa. You know, I can't get away from them. Never.
So what branch? I know you said he's a guard, but what branch of the military was he? Or is he still?
He's a Navy vet and re-enlisted and went Army National. He's a warrant officer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We live in them, don't we, Lisa? We live in them.
Lisa, we have stacks of military shirts.
Yep. He keeps bringing them home, and I'm like, that's fine. Whatever. Hey, by the way, I need another red one. Like constantly, I need another red one because I wear my red shirts on Fridays. And I'm like, all right, I'm running out of good red shirts to wear. You need to get me some more.
Lisa says she always likes getting them from the new units.
Yep.
I used to have a bunch of military shirts. I don't have any anymore. I don't think. Or none that fit.
This is candidate school. I can't even tell you how many I have now. I mean, he's all the time bringing them home. Like this shirt is one from their warrant officer candidate school that he went to. Okay, bring it home. I'll wear it. I don't care.
Dana says 2 of her grandkids call her Grandma Kelly. It's her son's fault because when I'd call him, he'd say, "It's Grandma, the one with the dog named Kelly." And so since then, they call her Grandma Kelly.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious. Ashley says y'all can make quilts out of your military tees. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Could.
Like a big but then you couldn't wear them. Or you could after you quit wearing them, put them in. I don't have. Yeah, my ex was Air Force. But we have tons of shorts. I have a friend that works.
AF.
She works something Navy. She lives in. I want to say she lives in Maryland. I think it's her address, but I think she works in DC.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now she works primarily from home, so she goes where she wants to go and works where she wants to work. But I don't know where she works anymore. But
that's awesome, Lisa.
Yeah, she buys them online from dysfunctional veterans. Okay, cool.
Yes, that's awesome.
You also know to Diana.
Navy, go Navy.
Navy mom and sister. Sweet. You know, I don't know if I have anybody in my family that was Navy. My brother wanted to go in the Navy, but he has medical issues and they wouldn't allow him in. He has cystic fibrosis.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a very, like there's different levels of cystic fibrosis. Mm-hmm. And his is not one of the worst whatevers. Mm-hmm. But it was still enough where they would not allow him in. So
even if you have flat foot, they won't let you in type thing. So
yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah. Because he had always wanted to be an astronaut. And so he wanted to go into the Navy and go into, so he was going to college to go about being an astronaut in a different way, taking a different path. Mm-hmm. And then the program that he was going to college for, they did away with the program. So not his degree, but the actual program he was wanting to get into with his degree. So he got discouraged.
A fellow squid.
So let's see. Ashley, thank you, Diana. Nancy said she had a friend make t-shirt quilt from all her late husband's t-shirts. Her son used it up until last year. She put it up because she didn't want it to fall apart, but he used it every day for about 8 years. Oh, that's so nice. Jan said she did 20 years in the Navy.
I love our fellow brothers and sisters.
Yes. Lisa says Grunt Style is a good one too. They have a beer guarantee. It covers most stuff, and they will replace your shirt. Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Ashley said her grandmother's brother was a Tuskegee airman in World War II. Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
That's all. Yeah. My grandpa
on a ship in World War II. He actually learned to drive on a ship in the ocean.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's
except for the fact that the story is he was told by his higher seniority to move a tractor. And he said, but sir, I don't know how to drive. And he said, I didn't ask you what you knew. I asked you to do something, typical. And he refused several times. He refused. And so needless to say, he got in trouble. They ended up in front of the big seniority. And he said, so I hear you, wouldn't follow orders. And he said, I told him several times, I don't know how to drive. And he says, is that true? And yeah, he said that. He said, well, good. Now you can take him out on deck and teach him how to drive. So my grandfather gets on the tractor and takes off across the flight deck. And when he got to the end, he bailed and the tractor went in the drink.
That's what I was going to say. If you don't know how to drive, that's not the best place to learn.
So needless to say, he had a lot more lessons in a smaller area with extra help. But he drove the tractor right off the end of the flight deck.
Like, crazy. Stop. Okay, that should have been lesson number 1. This is the break. This is how you stop.
It was such a, he's told, back, of course, before he passed away, but he told me all kinds of stories from, he was on several different types of ships. But the flight ship, the aircraft carrier, was probably the best stories ever.
Oh, yeah. I used to love listening to stories like that. Just,
I mean, how many people can say they learned to drive in the ocean?
Right? Exactly. Or dumped a military tractor into the ocean.
Exactly. I can picture their face.
I can too. What? I told you I couldn't drive.
I asked him, I said, how long did you have to be down peeling potatoes? How many potatoes did you have to peel? Oh my gosh, that was so funny. He was on a mine sweep also. That was not, that didn't have really cool story at all.
No, that doesn't sound like it would.
No, that was a scary bunch of stories. But the aircraft carrier, on the other hand, was awesome. Yeah. 11:13. It is 12:13 Eastern. It's just after midnight.
Whoop, you're already on Friday the 13th. Oh yeah, it's 11:30. Yep. Let's see. Nancy said he served in the National Guard for 9 years. Cool. Dana says, thank you for your service, awesome. Jan. Yes, thank you to everybody that served in the military.
Absolutely.
Then and does, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
5 by 9. My husband, when he was in one of the ships he served on, was the Sullivan, the USS Sullivan. And the Sullivan brothers actually lived in the same town my grandfather was born and raised and lived in. And actually, one of my grandfather's cousins dated one of the Sullivan brothers.
Oh, wow.
So when I met my husband, I said to my grandfather, I said, he was on the USS Sullivan. Isn't that a weird come back around?
Yeah.
That was really strange after all them years gone by and everything. Yeah, my now husband was on the Sullivan's ship. That was so cool.
It was meant to be.
Mm-hmm. The Sullivan brothers were, in fact, now they don't do that. Now they won't let all of the siblings all on the same ship because of that.
Mm-hmm. My dad is a twin, and him and his brother were both in the military at the same time, but they did not allow both of them to go to Vietnam.
Yeah, they wouldn't let them both deploy at the same time.
Mm-hmm. They went. My uncle went to Vietnam, and my dad went to Okinawa.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. They didn't send them both. They didn't send them both there together. But now they're part of a. They were both Marines, and now they go to like a twin study every so often to follow them throughout their military careers and whatnot. So, yeah,
awesome, very cool. Yeah, if there would have been, if we would have been closer to a Navy, like the National Guard Navy side of things, he would have went to that instead of the Army because, he had all them years in the Navy already. But I mean, it all transfers over, and he's got, it's all the military, but it's just. He would have preferred to still stay with the Navy.
Yeah, I know how all those military people are. It's kind of like, it's not the same as college, but that's their team, that's their people.
Yep.
So
yeah, when he finished, he went to he was out for 15 years. He was out of the service for 15 years, and when he went back and went to Army National Guard instead of actual Navy or something, he ended up having to go to boot camp again.
Oh,
so he was, at the time he was 38 years old and a sergeant in boot camp. He's the only one with gold stripes on his legs.
Wow. I couldn't imagine having to go through boot camp twice. Good night, Ashley. Thank you for coming in.
Good night, Ashley. Yeah, it was horrid. And one of the DSs, the drill sergeants, after graduation, he come up to my husband and he's like, so how do you think that the Army, boot camp, was it worse than the old squid training? And of course, my husband, being as honest as he is, he looked at him and he said, no, squid training was way harder than this. This was a joke. Oh boy, that DS got all kinds of upset. I said, you're lucky he couldn't smoke you and you're done. I said, geez.
Right. But he was
like, nah. I
guess because he had all the years already behind him under his belt in the Navy, he just, he wasn't the scared little 20-year-old or 18-year-old going through boot camp.
Yeah. Well, and really and honestly, boot camp ain't what it used to be when he went through boot camp originally for the Navy.
True.
It ain't even close to what it was. I mean,
true. That's true.
Not even close. Now they're scared of people fracturing a hip. And it's like, what? A hip at that age? It's bad. It is really, really bad. But yeah, that was a funny thing to watch him get that DS all kinds of upset and riled. He ruffled his feathers.
I could not imagine going through boot camp at 38, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was...
Yeah, I just know what kind of shape I was in.
Yeah. It's crazy just with that. Being 38 years old, going through boot camp twice, basically. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Now, like in my early 20s, I was in amazing shape. In my late 30s, not so much.
Right? I understand.
Yeah. That's like my when we were stationed in Germany, they kept trying to convince me to enlist. And I told them, I said, y'all do realize that if I enlist, what's going to happen though? And they're like, what's that? I'm like, I would come in as an officer. I said, and I would come in here and make y'all stand at attention every day just because I could. Just picking on all them that, because I was like, just because I could. They're like, yeah, but you would come in as a lieutenant. They're like, you didn't realize you'd have to salute everybody. Everybody.
Right.
I was like, yeah,
absolutely.
So
it's fun now with my husband. All of the people that he was in the Navy with, he outranks them now. And they're all retired or still in, but he outranks them. So technically they would still have to salute him, but it's hilarious because they're still Navy and he's, Army National Guard, but he outranks them now. It's so funny. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's a good thing we're all friends.
Right.
And can take a joke.
But
oh my gosh,
one of my friends did. She did end up enlisting. Like her, her husband was he was a non-commissioned officer, and then she ended up getting her degree, so she came in as an officer after she finally finished hers, and so yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I do miss traveling, all the traveling we got to do with the military.
Yeah,
I do miss that. But... And I miss when I want to move. I miss them coming and packing up all my crap and moving it for me. Because the last time I moved,
those PCS moves are nice.
Yeah. Because packing it up myself moves are nice. Fun.
That's for sure.
Yeah. See, everybody's just chit-chatting in the chat, making sure I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, I'm going to jump off of here and get some things done that I need to get done.
Well, thank you for popping up. I so appreciate it. Nice meeting you.
It was nice. Thank you. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I've seen
Thanks
you
for having me up. And go ahead.
I was just saying, I always see you like in the chats and stuff, but I don't think I've ever been on a panel with you and chit-chatted with you face to face or side to side or whatever. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I've been in your chat, I think once or twice, but I don't think we've ever been on a panel together.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. Somebody may be like, yes, y'all were on blah blah. I mean, then yeah. But I don't think so.
But it's good to see you all. Yeah, I thank you for having me up, and I of course enjoyed your company and everybody in the chat. Love you guys. And Wanda, when it's not nasty weather, by all means, please let me know and I'll come get you some coffee. Bye. And I will see you in somebody's chat somewhere in the YouTube streets, I'm sure.
I'm sure I'll be around all weekend.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, let's see here. Let me go back over here, see if I missed anything. Everybody was talking to each other. Lisa says her kids would know every time the house was perfect, it was time to move again. Wanda saying thank you to all for your service. Tiffany was saying good night to Spring. Diana says, at the time her son was in high school, they only offered Army ROTC, but when he graduated, he immediately joined the Navy and kept his rank. Oh, okay, well, that's cool. That is cool. I think all the ROTCs at our school are also Army ROTCs, I do believe. But then they get to carry that with them, I think, yeah. Everybody's saying good night, good night. There's Spring telling everybody good night. Oh, see, there's Tiny. He heard us. I figured he actually went longer than I thought he would. I figured he would have been meowing way before now. He's out there meowing, so y'all be able to hear him here in a minute if you haven't already. Can y'all hear him? Yeah. But I do miss the military. We got to live in Germany. And I mean, you know, without him have been in the Air Force, I mean, the chances of me living in Germany are pretty slim. Just, you know, up on a whim and moving there on my own. So it was really cool because we got to see Germany and Luxembourg and Belgium, and we went to France and England, and it was just really neat. We had the opportunity to be able to travel. That was before we had kids, so it was a lot of fun. And then my oldest son was actually born over there. We were going to wait till we got back stateside, and well, you know, then we ended up having a baby over there anyway. So then we moved to California. Lisa says her medicine's kicking in, so now she has to redo her last row 2 times. She's putting it up for the night. I have been there and done that. Good night, Deanna. She's saying hi to Tiny. Yep. Cynthia said, sorry I disappeared. Your son called. Hey, you got to talk to your babies. Absolutely got to talk to your baby. Yes, Cynthia, we were talking about the military. And there's Tiny. Cynthia, I kicked him out. Well, I didn't kick him out. I fed him. And he got his belly full, and then I gave him some catnip and chill treats. So he was in there chilling out. I figured he'd be out for about an hour, and he actually lasted a couple hours before he came up and started meowing. Lisa said her kids were born in Washington State, Germany, Kansas, and Alaska. Oh yeah, I went to Alaska too. I didn't live there. He was stationed. He helped close down Shemya Air Base off the coast of Alaska, and so I flew out to see him when he came. He came over to Anchorage, and we stayed with and I had another friend that was stationed there. So we stayed in the little hotel on the base over there. I went in February. Do not recommend going to Anchorage, Alaska in February. Not even a little bit. It was 75 degrees when I got on the plane in Greenville, South Carolina. And it was negative, I don't know what, when I got off the plane in Anchorage. Nope. I mean, I had on my little warm winter clothes, but holy moly. It was cold. Cold. I would like to go back to Alaska, though, in the summertime when there's not snow all over everything. And it wasn't even pretty white snow. It was like just dirty snow all piled up on the sides of the roads. But I would like to go back. I still have some friends that live in Anchorage, so I may have to just go visit him and his wife and go hang out there. He's actually from Connecticut, and he met his wife while he was stationed in Anchorage. And then when he retired or got out of the military, he went to work as a civilian and works with as a civilian on the same base that he was in. So let's see. Cynthia saying hi, hugs and hi to everybody. Lisa says she lived in Alaska for 3 years. Nancy said one of her friends moved from Tallahassee to Anchorage. That would be like a major weather shock to go from Tallahassee to Anchorage because, yes. Cynthia said she is Lolly and Todd is Pop Pop, and together they are Lollipop. That's cute. That's what my ex and his wife are to the grandbabies. Lolly and Pop. That's okay, Cynthia said she's so behind she just refreshed. That's okay. You're all caught up now. Yep. Gotta flip my blankie around. It's warm. I don't know how big this is going to be or if I'm going to have enough. I don't even know how much of this. I'm using one of these big old honker balls there. But well, let's see. I still have a lot. Let me get my bag up here. I still have that much. You'll see down in there? I still have that much of the first ball. And then I got this one here. So hopefully, with both of them. This is my bag my mom gave me for my birthday. It's got a bee on it. Be happy, be brave, be positive, be creative. Be fun, be smart, be confident. Be joyful. Be wild, be kind. Be humble, and be happy. Well, it has all the words around it. So, but my friend made it. Well, she bought the bag, but she decorated it. She put the design on it. Let's see here. Rudy says, peanut butter jelly time. That's pretty. Lisa says, PCS is from Alaska to Fort Bliss, Texas in August. Oh my gosh. Yes, that would have been, I don't know what would have been worse, going from Tallahassee to Alaska or Alaska to Texas in August. Wah! Yeah, thanks everybody. Cute little bag. Oh, and you drove? Wow. So, I bet there's a whole lot of nothingness driving through Alaska. Because, I mean, my friend took us out on a glacier while we were there. So, yeah. Which was really cool. And, yeah. But I just remember to get out to the glacier, there was a whole lot of nothingness. There's just a lot of, it's not wilderness, just a lot of just land that hasn't been developed. So, Diana says, very pretty and comfy blanket. It is. I think it's a thicker yarn. I think it's a 6. But it's one of the anniversary cakes. But, yeah, I think it looks like, I don't know. I think it's sweet and sour, or sour dots, I think is the color. But, yeah. Initially, I was going to do the Drunken Granny. But it was leaving the holes in it were too big. And so this one is the, you can't really see it. The stitch pattern gets lost with all the little variegations. But I really just wanted something that worked up quick but wasn't very holey. But this is the tulip stitch. I was watching Crystal at Bag O' Day. She was doing one. I was like, it kind of looks like the Drunken Granny, but the spaces between the squares is smaller. So, looks more like a C2C, but it's not C2C. You work it side to side instead of corner to corner. Alrighty, let's see here. Cynthia says, yes, be joyful. Have to have joyful. Exactly. Wanda saying, hey to Cynthia. Nancy said her friend drove too. That is crazy. Lisa says, lots of wildlife and mountains. Actually, a nice drive. I bet it would be a gorgeous drive. And you know, driving through Alaska in August would probably be really nice. Driving through Alaska in February is cold. So, but yeah, I would like to go back though. I would like to go back and visit Anchorage. Or just anywhere really in Alaska, but just to go back again. Joel had posted a picture. It's been a few years ago, but it was in June. He posted a picture in June of his backyard, and like down on the back end of his yard, there was one corner that had a little tiny bit of snow. And he said that was the last little bit of snow still in his yard that was almost melted. I was like, it's June. How do you still have snow? So, let's see here. Nancy said she started a C2C for her husband 2 years ago and ran out of yarn. Yarn is discontinued. Don't know the name or the color to find it. Oh, do you know what weight of yarn it was? Because if you know the weight of it, maybe you can just get another color that complements it and make it. Have you already started the decrease? If you could get another color, then you could take it and just do like the maybe even frog it back a little bit, not a whole lot, but frog it back, and then do like a big section in the middle that's another color, and then use the color you have left to do the other corner so that it looks symmetrical, like it's supposed to be that way. Let's see. Diana says 36 right now in West Texas. We have been in the mid 70s, or been in the 70s most of the week, and now it's getting cold again. That's what it's doing here. I mean, it was, let's see. Let me see what temperature it is, if it's dropped anymore. Okay, well, now it's down to 38, but this morning it was in the 50s. And it's supposed to be cold tomorrow and Saturday. It's going to get back up, start going back up again, but it's going to be like 30s and 40s all weekend. But then by next week, it's going to be back up in the 60s. So, yep. Okay, let's see. Lisa, the Grammy says she's going to bed before she nods off at her desk. She's so relaxed. Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Nancy says that it is a Karen tea cake. And you can check on some of the D-Stash groups. Even if you don't know the color, maybe you can, maybe if you see it, you'll know. Or you'll know that it's the match it up. But and was the tea cake, were those all solid colors or were they variegated, like the long stripes? I can't remember. Good night, Lisa. She's waving at us. Everybody's saying good night, good night, good night. Yeah. But yeah. If you know the color, I don't know if I have any tea cakes, honestly. Because seems like my store did not get very many. Well, we have a couple of Michaels. One Michaels I like. The other Michaels is not good. The other Michaels is terrible. It's kind of like the flip-flop of our Joann's. One Joann's is great and one Joann's not so much. Okay, so it's got the long stripes. So you could still probably frog it back and put like a solid band in the middle and then end it with the long stripes to match the other end. If you can't find it. But if you can see somebody that's got the colors, even if it's maybe you can recognize it based on the long striping pattern. And Ravelry, a lot of people sell their yarn on there too. They have like a D-Stash group. So, but you can look there and just see. Maybe you can find the color. Yes, D-Stash. There are groups on Facebook that are called that. Let's see. Wanda says she can't remember if she has any tea cakes or not. Lydia says, thank you for having me up there. You are so very welcome, Lydia. Thank you so much for popping up on the panel. But yes, they're called D-Stash. I mean, you can look, there are D-Stash groups in your area, and then there's just D-Stash groups in general on Facebook, and then you pay to have it shipped. But look on Ravelry too. And also, if you do find out the name of the colorway, if you can figure out what it is by just like Google searching or whatever, check eBay. Sometimes I can find yarn that I need on eBay, but definitely check in your different in the different Facebook groups. There are ones where you can buy and sell trade yarns. Let me see what one of mine is called. What did I do with my stitch marker? There it is. Let me finish this little square here, and then I'll go look and see what it is called. Yarn Hoarder and Destasher. Hold on. Yeah, let me go look. Give you the name of a couple that I'm in. Because you have to watch some of the groups, they don't want you to advertise if you have yarn and stuff. But there are others. Yarn. Yeah. Like this one here is called Yarn Hoarders Destash. And then you just put what you're looking for or what people have. And like this is just an example. You know, you take a picture of it and they post what you got. And most of them are private groups and you just have to answer certain questions. But like this one has over 35,000 members. So it's, you know, it's legit and they do pretty well they watch it pretty well. So you don't get a lot of the spammy advertisements and stuff. So the admins do a good job at monitoring the group. Alrighty. Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Nancy says she'll have to check that out. Yep. Diana says, I'm going to get ready for bed. This was nice. Take care and stay safe, everyone. And good night. Good night, Daigo. Have a great night. Thank you for popping up into the chat and hanging with us for a while. I got to figure out what I did with my hook. Here it is. Everybody's saying good night, good night. Okay, now. Oh, Cynthia says she did not know they had groups like that. They do. Yep. And that was pretty cool. It is. It is. Somebody asked me a question last week. Oh, I know where I can find it. I put it in as a pinned comment on my post last week. Let me go look. Somebody asked me a question last week, and I said, I'll come back to that, and then I totally forgot. Completely and totally forgot to go back and answer that question. Then I felt bad. Let me go look. It was this one. Shush. Oh, it was Mary. Okay, and I haven't seen her in here tonight. Okay. It was Mary. She was asking about uploading a video to her channel, and I put it up on the screen like I did here with Cynthia's, and then when I was watching back the live, I was like, and I said, I'll come back to that, and then I never went back to it. I totally forgot. So, yeah. I'll have to, next time she's in the chat, we'll have to go over how to do that. She was wanting to know how to upload content to her channel. And I totally forgot to come back to it. And then somebody else had asked something too, and I meant to come back to it, but that one I didn't write down. So, I forgot. So, Cynthia, did you have a nice little chat with your son? I hope he is doing okay. And is this your son that's out in Arizona? Is it Arizona? For some reason, that is the state that popped in my head anyway. Cynthia, were you here when I was showing how to find... Yay, Arizona, I was right. Were you here when I was showing how to find the yarn at Walmart? The clearance yarn. I know I showed it on your channel, on your live, but I don't know if you saw it while you were here. If you saw where I showed how to actually go in and do it and find it. So you could see if yours has it in your area. Dun, 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 dun. Oh! She said, shh. He's thinking about popping the big question in a couple of months. How exciting! And I forgot you're on a yarn diet. My bad. Can't be enabling you. Never mind. There ain't no yarn on clearance or nothing. Shh. I can do it again. Because, you know, yes, I will. I will show you again. And I will show you the stocking that I had made. Although, in my mind, it was a granny stocking, a granny stitch stocking, but it was not a Wanda Missed It Too. Okay, I'll show it again. Zach says he is going live Friday night. Okay, what time, Zach? Okay, Cynthia says she can always look for giveaways. Exactly, that's true. That is true. Okay, let me find my little stitch marker. I keep losing it. Put my little hook back in here so it can go back in the bag. And I'm going to try to remember to keep this, put this in my car and leave it. Okay, so first off, the yarn is this, and it is the jumbo, the Super Saver Jumbo. And y'all, this little label, okay, it's the Super Saver Jumbo in the color Mistletoe, and it's the 10-ounce skein on clearance for 64 cents if you can find it, but it is not available to be shipped to your house. You have to be able to do like a in-store pickup, or not in-store, but pick it up at the store. So do it as like a, I do it like a curbside pickup. That's the word. Okay, so let me go over here. Okay. Share the screen. Okay, first let me show y'all this, because this is the stockings that I bought it, and I may make a Christmas Afghan also, but I'm for sure going to make some more of these stockings with it. And then some of them will have the green toe and heel and cuff, and then the others I did had red. And you know, I might even make one in white and then use fur yarn for the cuff, because why not? But in my mind, I was thinking that this was a granny stitch, but it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's more of a twisted granny, or you know, I may have even just done like a C2C type box stitch. I don't know. I will have to look. I probably used, I'm 99% sure I used a pattern. And if so, it's going to be in my pattern book, because I posted this before I did, before I started watching all the YouTube tutorials. So I would have had to have been following a written pattern. This was around the same time as I found that other pattern that I showed on Cynthia's, which is here. Let's see. Let me stop sharing this screen. Go back here, share this other screen. Did I already close out Walmart? Okay, I'll have to go find Walmart again because it's not on that one. But let me show y'all this this is the other stocking. This is the Cozy Cottage one. This is the one I put in the chat earlier. Scroll. Where's it at? There it is. Which is this one that I made. This is the pattern I used. So that's what the cuff is supposed to look like, but I just thought it was too long. So, yeah. Let's see. Zach says, let me stop sharing this one and then I'll have to go find Walmart again. Pam, I think you asked what time. Yes, I did. Okay, so Zach is going to go live 9:30. Okay, that should work because we should be ending movie night over at Cynthia's around that time. So good deal. So I will have to remember to pop over and say howdy do. Okay, now then let me go. Oh yeah, because I pulled up Nightbot and then we didn't even look at Nightbot because Ashley said she had a bunch of videos. Okay. All right, let me pull back up Walmart. Walmart.com. Walmart. Okay. Share screen. Cynthia says that's beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. So what to do is you go up here in your little search thing and you're going to search for, you can see it right here, Red Heart Mistletoe Yarn. Pull those up. Okay, the first thing that it's going to pull up is going to be this one here. Now, if you do it on the app, it's easier. But if you only have online, use online. But it's going to say 332. That's not the one you want. That is for the 5 ounce. You're going to keep searching until you see one that says 64 cents. Now, if you can't find it, change the store that you're looking at. Right now, mine is pulling up Spring Hill. But when I first came on, it was pulling up a different location. And it wasn't showing this for 64 cents. It wasn't showing it at all. On my app, it will show it, but it'll show it as being sold out. But change it to a different location. Like say, because this is saying Columbia, and so I changed it to Spring Hill because it's going to pull it up whatever's closer to you. So just pick a different store that's in your area, and then it'll bring up a different search parameter. And then when you find it, then you just add it to your cart. Right now it's showing that I have 8 because I put all 8 of them in my cart a while ago. It will only let you add up into the stock amount that they have. So if you go get it up to 2 and then that's the max, that just means that's all that they have left at that particular location. Where I bought mine at, I was able to get 11. So let me go back over here. Zach says, yes, definitely go to see Cynthia first because she's amazing. She is amazing. I agree, Zach. Oh, no, Zach. That's not good. He said he just brushed his teeth and his gums are bleeding. I do that sometimes, but I use a medium bristled brush instead of soft. Probably should go do a soft one, but I don't. All right, let me show you on the app. On your app, you're going to do the same thing. Just up here in your top little search bar, you're going to type in Red Heart Mistletoe. Okay. And it's already knowing what I'm looking for. Before, when I was searching it, it was putting this at the bottom and you'd have to scroll down to find it. But now it knows that that's what I'm looking for. So when I first pulled it up, it showed me this one first, which was showing $3.32. And then I scrolled down and at the bottom is where I found the one that said 64 cents. But it is saying that it is out of stock. So, but click on it anyway. Once you click on it, down here, it's going to say pickup is not available at this location. But underneath it, it says check availability. Yeah, check availability nearby. So you'll just click that. Did I click it? Nope. Go back. I clicked the map. It was telling me where it would have been. Click that one. And then it's going to bring up all the stores that are in that general area. If it's got the red underneath, that means it is not available. But if you keep scrolling, like this one here is not red, it's in black. So I know that that one has some that I can do for an in-store, or I can do for a curbside pickup. So then you'll select that store. And this is just, I don't know what the mile radius that it's looking for, but if, we'll see, these are all within, it says 12, 15 miles, but it's doing it based on the store that I had selected. Okay. Okay, so it's, instead of using my current location, it's using a different zip code. So this is doing a zip code in Nashville because it's telling me that this particular, oh no, it's not. It's using Franklin. It's using, which is outside of Nashville, but it's using the Franklin location. So by changing it to there, it's searching in that radius. So if I changed it back to my home address, it's not going to give me this other one. But yeah, but then you can change your store and then it'll search so you can check all the different Walmarts, really all the Walmarts in your area. Looks like it's doing it within a 15-ish mile radius from whichever store you put in. So, and that's how you can find it, which this one right here, if I keep looking at it, you know, I may just have to go to Spring Hill because why not? But it's a good 30, 45 minutes away. So I guess we'll just have to see what the weather does this weekend. But I don't know if I really want to drive up there for 8 more because I already have 11. But they were all, I got all 11 for $7 and something. But then I ended up going out to eat, and then we went to Bath and Body, so I spent way more than $7. But I had to eat. I would have ate, even if I hadn't gone up there, I still would have ate, so you can't count that. And Zach says, how can you not love Cynthia, right? And how can you not love Pam? It's because we're awesome, Zach. We try. We do. Cynthia, well, you're already into Friday the 13th. I'm almost there. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes and it'll be Friday the 13th. I like 13. I like Friday the 13th. I'm a weirdo. It's always been a good luck day for me. Friday 13th, the number 13. I think it's because my birthday's on the 13th. So it's always been like my favorite number. Do y'all have a favorite number or a lucky number? Just wondering. This blanket is warm. My Atlanta. Warm. Let's see. Do I have anything else up here to show y'all that I was going to show y'all? Okay, we talked about that. Showed y'all the stockings. I think not. I think we're good. Oh, wait a minute. Doggone it. She sent me a picture. See? Chris Kaleidoscope sent me a picture. Doggone it. And I forgot. And I bet she is long gone sleeping. We're going to go ahead and show it now. Because I forgot. She told me she sent it, and then I just totally forgot. It's the shirt she is working on for her son. And she said she had done a couple of rows on it. So let me show y'all. So that's the cardigan that she's making for her son. She did a couple of rows on it, and then here's another angle. It's looking really good, Chris. I like those colors together. That's going to be nice. Nice. If she is still here, that is awesome. And if she is not, hopefully she will see it on the replay, or I'll be sure and let her know that we did show that. Tiffany said her favorite number used to be 8, but she doesn't really think about it much anymore. And Lydia's saying, that's beautiful, Chris. Cynthia says, that's nice. It is. And she said all the way up at the top that she sent me that, and I just totally spaced it out. And I even left my email open so that I remember to go back. And then I didn't. I totally forgot. Completely forgot. Go back. Okay. There we go. But yeah, Cynthia, so the email that I got, and y'all can tell me if y'all have ever gotten emails like this. And I don't, and how do you decipher which ones are legit and which ones are trying to scam you? This one, I'm pretty sure is not legit, but it could be. But it says, Dear YouTuber, this is, it has her name. They're a salesperson based. And I don't know. I think it's because of the way it's worded, but it could just be that English is not their first language and they could still be legit. But it says, I'm a salesperson based on Amazon. Found your email on your YouTube channel. Wish to invite you to test our free product and we'll offer you reasonable commission. This is, they're basically selling on Amazon. There will be some additional requirements. If you're interested in testing our product, then we can move on further to discuss. Hope this email doesn't bother you and we can have a cooperation in the future. So, usually when I get emails like that, I'll read them. And if I'm initially thinking not legit, I just don't reply. I did get one and it sounded legit, and then I clicked on it, or I replied back to them, and then they were asking me for information that it didn't seem legit. So I just never replied back. Tiffany says, always look for weird symbols. If there's any of that, it's almost certainly bogus. But I ignore anything like that anyway. Yeah. This one doesn't have, Lydia said, spamming, just be careful. Right. And see, that's the thing. And the email isn't from Amazon or any, which, if I'm selling something on Amazon, my email is not going to say Amazon. But the name that popped up, like the email is from, the email address, and then the person that signed it are 3 different names, which to me is a red flag. So, and then the way it's worded, But usually these go to spam or to my junk folder. But this one didn't. And then it's got the boxes that say, yes, I'm interested. Yes, I would be interested. Yes, I am interested. I'm not interested. But I'm not going to click on any of them. So, but usually if I get a weird vibe on them, I just don't even answer. So. Nancy said, my Instagram link in the description box is giving me an error. Oh, is it really? I don't even know if I've tried clicking on it. Are you doing it from your phone? Let me check it out and see what it... That's good to know. I haven't checked it in a while, so let me... It may be that I, when I'm copying and pasting, it may have missed something out, left something out. Let me see. When I'm... Shh. No talkie. Insta. App. What? This account is private. No, it is not. What? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. It's not working on my phone either. And I mean, it's telling me this and it's my channel. So it must be. What? That's crazy. Okay. Okay. I'll have to see why it's not working because. And it's got the ... So I wonder if it didn't copy it all. Open. We're sorry something went wrong. Please try again. Okay. Let me write that down. Thank you for letting me know. On Instagram, I am, let's see, BeeCreative_Crafts1. Here, I'll type it in the chat. Okay, there it is. That is my Instagram, and my picture is the same as my little emoji icon, whatever. It's the same on all of them. It's the same on Instagram as it is on here. Yep. Check. Okay. That means that my Instagram link on every single video is probably wrong. Oh, okay. So the one from my website is working. So the one that's in my description is wrong. So that means that it's going to be wrong on all of them because I just copy it and paste it. Yay. Probably not going to go back and change it on all my videos, but I do need to change it going forward because, yep. Thank you so very much for letting me know that. Zach says I need to buy some more yarn. You can always need more yarn, right? It starts with a theta. Wish I could sleep. It is midnight here as well. Zach says, okay, I don't need to buy more yarn. You want more yarn. Yes. But you need more yarn to do the projects that you want to make. So you need, right? It's a need. I do believe it is a need. Cynthia, did you get a card from me? I just remembered that I mailed it. And y'all, and Cynthia, you may know this. When you send something overseas, does it seem like it stays put for a long time on your tracking? At what point should I notify my post office and be like, hey, it hasn't moved? Because I sent a box to Australia and there's no updated tracking information. The last update was on December 30th. So I don't know if it's just because now it's out of here and it's in Australia, or if I need to contact my post office. I was just wondering. Because when I used to send stuff when we lived in Germany, there weren't apps and I couldn't check the tracking online. I mean, the only way to find it would be to go to them. So, yeah. Just wondering. Zach says, it's been fun, but I'm going to head out and play some Wheel of Fortune on his phone, and then he's going to bed. Hey, you know what, Zach? That sounds like fun. I haven't played Wheel of Fortune. I used to have that on my phone. I may still, actually. Let me look. I've been trying to read at night. Let me look. Let's look. Oh, yep, right there in the middle. Wheel of Fortune. I haven't played it in forever, though. It is a fun game. Everybody's saying goodnight to Zach. Let's see. Ooh, chat jumped. Nancy says, when I have a package stuck, I contact them, then it miraculously starts moving, right? Cindy said, yes, and I started to share it on my live, then something happened, got distracted. Oh, it was open on both sides? Really? Dang. But you love the red truck. Well, that's all that was in there, so I'm glad it was still in there. But I saw that and I was like, oh, that says Cynthia. So was it like the envelope was busted open on the ends? Yeah. But I saw that and I was like, yay. And I had not, you're one of the lucky ones because I think I sent out 3. I think I sent out 3 Christmas cards. Actually, I think I sent out 2 because I think the third one is still sitting over there, and it's my brother's. And I really don't think I mailed his. That's okay. I'll just give it to my mom and dad. They're going to see him next weekend. They could take it to him because it has a magnet in it. I really don't think I mailed his card. I don't think I did. I won't say you're one of the lucky ones. I'll say you're one of the fortunately few. Do you like my avatar? I can't see what it is. Let me see here. It's tiny. Let me see if I can see it better on my phone. Oh, I know how I can see it. I can go to your page. T R. You got it. Oopsies. Helps if I can type. Channel. Search filter. Channel. Boop. Boop. Oh, I do like that. Zoom it up. Make it bigger. Here's what it looks like bigger. I like that. That's cool. Nice. Oh, did you? Well, oh, that's cool. Okay, Cynthia says, yes, it was open on both ends, but you were tickled to get it. Yay! That is, my guess is it was open on both ends because it was thick, and by the time they ran it through all their little machines, it busted it open, but I'm just glad you got it. But that's good to know. Next time I do something like that, I guess I need to reinforce the sides with tape. So that is just you painted it. That is really nice. That's really nice. I like that. I do. That's the thing with our little avatars are so small. That's beautiful. Let me show it to y'all again. You painted it. That's nice. Nice. Are you saying that's nice? It'd take me longer than 5 months, and mine would not look like that. I guarantee you, if I was painting it, it would not look like My painting abilities are not grand. Tell you what. I went to painting with a twist. Let me zoom in. So it's on the other side of the room. That's with them assisting, and we traced the butterfly on and then painted the butterfly. So I didn't freehand it. All the coloring part is freehanded, but the main bulk of it was drawn on and then you painted it. But I'm not very good at painting. Not good at all. But yours looks amazing. Watercolor. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Most everything that I've ever done, like when I was younger, I did some watercolor, but it never didn't really look like anything. I mean, it didn't look very professional. It was very, very I don't even know how to word it. I don't know how to word it to where it sounds not horrible. But yeah, my painting skills are lacking. Very much lacking. I have a friend that is an amazing artist, and she can paint and watercolor and she can paint with watercolors and acrylics, or she can do like a charcoal drawings. I can do all of that, but you can't tell what any of it is. Loved watercolor. I wish I could. I always wanted to be able to paint. I always wanted to be able to paint. Of course, but I wanted to paint like Bob Ross. But I mean, I just wanted to be able to paint anything, like to just be able to go and sit outside, or go to the park, or go to the lake and just sit and paint what I could see, or the ocean. Go and be able to just paint the ocean as I saw it. Nope, can't do it. Always tried, but it did not look like what I was looking at. Or to be able to paint a portrait. Nope, can't do that either. Not at all. So art was your major in high school. That's cool. Yeah, it just was not my talent. Painting was just not my talent. I like to try. And like I said, going to painting with a twist, that is like the most artistic. But I mean, it's not even paint by number, but I mean, if they're sitting there showing me step by step, I can kind of fake my way through it, but I wish I could just see it in my mind and put it on the paper, and I can't do that. Or on the canvas. But let's see. It jumped. Cynthia says it is 1:17 a.m. She's got to head to bed so she can make it to work in the morning. See you later tonight. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be on for about another 10 minutes, and then I am going to bed myself. So, they just said everyone came to see her if they needed something done. See, now my cousin, he is an amazing painter, and he would paint murals and stuff at the school. He painted a mural like on the wall of not the football stadium, but like where the press box. He painted the school mascot on the press box and stuff. So, Cynthia, if you are still here, type Buzz, B-U-Z-Z, in the chat so people can go check you out if they haven't already. I think most everybody here probably does, but if not, type Buzz. And if you have already gone, then I will drop your link here in just a minute. But that's cool, Theta, that everybody came to you if they needed something done. Everybody's saying goodnight to Cynthia. Oh, there she goes. So if y'all have not checked out Cynthia, go check her out. And if y'all like trivia, or if any of y'all watch Stranger Things, or even if you don't and you just want to come hang out in the chat and chat with us, I was going to say tomorrow night, but it's technically later tonight. But Friday nights over at Cynthia's channel, we do trivia night. And we just hang out and chit chat. And even if you don't watch the show, she's going to ask questions, and you can kind of follow along with the with what everybody else is answering. We call it creative answering because some people don't have Netflix, so they haven't watched the series. Or Stranger Things is they may have Netflix, but depending upon where they live, what country, Stranger Things may not be an option for them to watch. So you can cheat off the other people. We don't call it cheating. We call it creative answering. But you can get answers off of everybody's. And you get points. And then at the end of the season, she's going to take up all the points and you earn tickets. And then there'll be a drawing. But that's not until the end of the season. So, I mean, you just hang out and, yeah, it's just a good time. And then after that, Zach posted his link, so y'all can go check out Zach. He's going to go live tomorrow night as well. He will be going on after Cynthia. Ooh, maybe we can do a joyful raid to Zach's. Cynthia says she finished a row in a blanket. Woohoo! Yay! Data says, I do. So, yep, you'll have to go check it out. Come over and hang with us at Cynthia's Joyful Creations. Data saying good night to everybody. Have a good one. Yep, I think I'm going to wrap it up here in just a few minutes. Let everybody say their good nights. Anybody else in the chat, if you want to drop your link, just type Buzz, B-U-Z-Z. If too many people drop it at one time, Nightbot will get a little bogged down, so you may have to type it a second time. And y'all, I will leave the link to Crystal's tutorial where she shows this stitch. Even though you can't see it, this yarn is too busy, which this yarn's busy for any stitch. Like I said, I wasn't really going for the stitch on this one. I was just, which I mean, in person, you can see the stitch. Just on there, it's getting all garbled. But it's like warm and it's going to be a super warm and comfy blankie, though, when it's done. So, yep. Hey, Eden. She says hello again. We're getting ready to head out, but we're giving everybody a chance to drop their links. So, if you want to type Buzz in the chat so people can go check you out. Yes, Tiffany says, good night, Wanda. Drive safely tomorrow. Absolutely. You very much drive safely. Watch out for all the slick spots, and hopefully you're able to get where you need to go. Hopefully the roads will be clear for you, and that you can get up there and up and out and down. Zach said, Wanda, he threw some yarn in your window. And if y'all are new and if you've never heard that expression, throw yarn in your window, if somebody throws yarn at you, then they are subscribing to your channel. Sometimes they may say left yarn at your door or threw yarn at your window. Or if they just say, Dunk, I'm throwing yarn, that's what it is. They are coming to check out your channel. And while y'all are dropping your links, does anybody have anything exciting or going on your channels that you want us to know about? Y'all go ahead and drop it in the chat. Like I said, I know Zach is going live tomorrow night, and I know Miss Cynthia is as well. And like I said, Cynthia has got trivia tomorrow night. That's all right, Eden. She said, sorry, popped out for a bit. That is okay. And Eden, I watched your recent video. Well, I don't know if you posted anything today. I watched the one that you put up yesterday. I think I left a thumb. I think I thumbs up it. If not, I will go back and do that. Trying to think if I have anything going on my channel. I will be I didn't take any progress pics of this. I'll have to do a little short on this little stocking. And it'll be going up as my Stash Down 2023. If y'all haven't done that, go check out Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, and find out how. But basically, you just use your yarn that's in your stash, that was in your stash as of December 31st and back. So don't count anything that you've purchased in 2023, and then use that hashtag to show things that you're making with the yarn you already had in your stash. Little Treasures by Nancy says, going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, making storage for her ribbon with foam board. Oh, that's cool. I will have to try to remember that. So 6 Eastern, so that will be 5 Central. Okay. I will have to try to remember. Let's see. Little Treasures by Nancy. You did. Okay, let me go over on my channel here. Not from this one. Let me see if I can subscribe to you. Actually, I'm going to do it from my computer because that is faster. Faster, maybe. Let's see. Y'all hear Tiny? He's yelling at me again. View my channel on YouTube. Okay. I got to stop myself from... There we go. And I got to scroll back up. Little Treasures by Nancy. I am not subscribed. Let's subscribe. There we go. And click on the little bell. I should have been doing this to all. I should have done it on sharing the screen so y'all could see what I was doing. Okay, so y'all, when you go to subscribe to somebody, if you don't know this, after you subscribe to them, that's going to click that little bell again, and it's going to drop down. It's going to have you being personalized. Click it to all, and then it will give you, you should get notified when your favorite channels go live or when they post a new video. And for some reason, sometimes I don't get the notifications until the next day, because I got a notification today, even though I had already seen it. But I kind of think I got the notification yesterday as well. But Zach had posted, "Hey y'all, I'm not going live tonight. I'll see y'all Friday night." And I know he posted that yesterday because I saw it. I got a notification for it today. But usually I get the notifications when people go live, when I set my notification bell to all. Usually. Not always, but I usually do. So, yep. Let's see here. Jan says, Buzz. So y'all go and check out Jan. She is trying to get her community page. Good deal. Let me go over here. Pretty sure I am subscribed to you. I'll tell you what. Let me see here. Show share screen. Chrome. This one. Okay. So that is a terrible look on my face that I have myself paused at. Just wanted to make sure we could see that. So, so we're going to click here. Oh, nope. Go back. I hate when it does that. Okay. Stop screen share, re-screen share, because it opened it in a different tab, even though I didn't tell it to. Okay, so then we're going to go here. And I am subscribed, but am I sharing? Let me go back to StreamYard. Yep. Okay, so I am subscribed, but over here you see this little subscribe. So click this little drop down bell, and right here it says it's personalized. So then you can go up here to all, and it gives you the little changes the bell to black, so it's ringing. So when Jeanne gets ready to start posting videos or gets her community tab, then when she posts something, I will get notified that she has done that. So very cool. So y'all go check her out. Nancy says she goes live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Cool. Cool. Yep, that's Tiny. He hears me. He knows. He knows that it's about time for me to come out of here. He's been really good tonight, too. He's been very good. I think it's because I let him in here during Cynthia's live, so he got all his loving and he was happy. Tiffany says that's been happening to her, too. Get notification to a video she's already seen. Yeah. Or they've been, I've been getting notifications saying that I have posted a video that I might like, and it's my video. Or here's a video you might be interested in, or however they word it, and it's my video. Which cracks me up, because, I mean, and it's not like and I'll get it when I'm logged in as BeeCreative. It's not like I'm logged in on my personal YouTube channel. It's while I'm on this one. So Zach said, yep, he had a huge headache and went to bed at like 10 o'clock. But yeah, I did see that yesterday, so I don't know why I got the notification for it today. Because I was like, wait a minute, I already read that. So Eden said it was Nightbot's fault. No, I blame your noisy neighbors. It was your noisy neighbors, Eden. So, but yeah. All right, y'all. Well, it is 12:30. So if everybody has dropped their channel links that wanted to, y'all go check everybody out. And I think I'm going to get off of here. But thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Thanks to Spring and to Lydia for popping up on the panel. Yeah. And if y'all are watching this on the replay, thank y'all so much for coming and watching it on the replay. I so very, very much appreciate it. Let's see here. Eden says her neighbors are being quiet at the moment. That's a good thing. Okay, so Lydia's got hers in. Eden, type buzz again because I think, I don't think Nightbot will drop both of them back to back. So type it in again. I'll let you get that done and give people a chance to go check you out. But, yeah, if y'all are watching on the replay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As Zach said earlier, I'm inching my way up to 1K. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. I think I am at around 985-ish, give or take one or two. I think I was at 984. I was at 984 before the live. But Zach did say I was 14 away, so I must have picked up a couple more subscribers. So, yay! But I know a lot of people need watch hours, myself included. So, if y'all want to run my playlist or if you want to go check out some of my videos, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it very much so. Tiffany says, have a good night. All take care. Be safe and hugs. You too, Tiffany. Zach, Eden, Zach threw yarn in your window. Eden, go ahead and type buzz one more time. B-U-Z-Z like you did before. And see if it will drop your link this time. And then that way, what's good about doing this too is I have it set up to where the live chat will, or when the video gets uploaded into YouTube, probably tomorrow. I don't know that it'll be on there tonight, but the live chat. So if anybody's watching back and they're watching the live chat, they can also pick up your links too. And so you might get a few people that way. Awesome, G-Ann. Thank you. She said she will clear history and play and run my playlist while she's asleep. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. All right, y'all. There's Eden's Vlogs Fitness. There's her channel link, so y'all can go check her out. But yeah, so everybody's links will stay in there, and then that way People that are watching it on the replay, if they click on the live chat, they will be able to see your links also. So, yay! All right. Well, I guess I'm going to pop off of here, and I will see y'all around the YT streets this weekend. I will definitely be at Cynthia's and Zach's tomorrow night, and I think maybe, hopefully, I will see Liz. Liz is usually here. She might have been lurking in the background and listening. I hope so. If so, Liz, if you're listening or if you're watching on the replay, I hope everything is going well with you, and I hope you're feeling better. Oh, Lisa Knits will be going live Saturday night. I want to say it's 8 o'clock Central. It is Australian time. Eden, do you know what time your mom goes live? I'm pretty sure it is 8 o'clock Central time. So whatever time zone that is, Saturday nights, because it's Sunday afternoon for her. Liz Crochet More usually goes live on Sunday nights, but she has not been feeling well, so she's had to postpone those. But hopefully she'll be coming back on soon. So if she is, hers will be for bingo on Sunday night, or Zingo. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So it will be. So she's saying 1 p.m. So it's 1 p.m. Australian time. So yes, that would be 8 p.m. Central Saturday night. Yeah. There we go. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic night, and I will see y'all next week or around the YT streets this weekend. Have a fantastic night. Remember, happy crafting. Bye, y'all.